Right now, what's up, everybody? 8:30 on the nose. As I pick my nose, but you couldn't see it. It was a hidden pick, but I took care of it, and let me flick it away. Boom! Just flicked it across the room, but again, you can't see it, so you can't confirm or deny that that's what I was doing. Anyways, Sunday style party starts now. You know who's here. You know who's on the line. Come on.
Hey, ALT.
Get him in here.
Let's see who's on the line today.
Atlus, hello.
Hello.
Nice to have you here with us today. Ready for a robust week ahead. Now, I do have to tell you, last week you left at a good time, because you know what happened last week, right?
No, I forgot.
Well, I had to stay the whole entire night. That's what happened last week. So there we go.
I didn't know that. That's so fucking funny.
Yes, that is the third time I believe I've had to stay the entire night, and he did not hit the goal. That made it worth it, because we got to do the horns live. That was very hype though, so it was worth it. But it's not going to happen today, hopefully, because we got some Battlefield hype today, right? He always gets tips for Battlefield,
yeah.
Right? Come on.
I just got back from that.
Yeah. So, real quick, what are your thoughts? A lot of people are asking. I saw someone ask in chat. Go ahead.
On the game. I'm having a really good time. I think somebody recognized me in the chat today, actually. So big ups if you're watching this.
Big ups to them. Okay. Before we get to the Ask the King, sometimes you get shit you recommend you don't recognize. This is one of those slop videos about lolcows. Let's just give it a shot. I'm at the DSP section. Let's see how a AI, probably slop tuber, talks about DSP. It's like 4 minutes. Let's give it a shot.
On camera after getting into some stupid argument with
we saw this on there, but anyways.
Dark Side Phil.
Here we go.
Dark Side Phil, or DSP, or Philip Burnell, is a gaming YouTuber who initially got his start doing fighting games competitions, specifically with the game Street Fighter. He saw some success with this, and would later be one of the pioneers of the Let's Play genre of videos. However, Phil isn't very good at games outside of fighting. Fighting games. He would struggle a lot to play these video games, would rage like a man-child, and would honestly act pretty stupidly while playing, missing basic clues while freaking out. This culminated in a popular video release called This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2. This would erupt into a video series by YouTubers called This Is How You Don't Play, or TIHYDP.
Thank you.
THY. Thank you for that.
Phil's reputation as a gamer was in the gutter at this point. It went even lower after he was caught cranking it on live stream. Thankfully, we didn't actually see any explicit material.
True.
But we did see his face during the pleasure section. Ugh. This had a major impact on his ability to monetize.
Hell of a transition there.
That's not true, though. This is a complete lie. That did not affect his ability to monetize.
This had a major impact on his ability to monetize.
That's not true.
Ever since this, Phil has ran into financial issue after financial issue, and yet somehow he always barely crawls out of this hole to post on his social media accounts, which are on life support.
Okay.
When was this posted?
It was posted 2 weeks ago. It just came in my recommended. So, it's kind of... Anyways, that's how they all are anyways. You don't watch those guys. Don't watch those. They're stupid. And I'm going to get 20,000 more. Yes,
obviously.
I tell you the
That's
truth.
Where you should go.
Full context. Okay, anyways, let's get to it. We finished part 1. This is the Lost Media episode of Ask the King reminder. Part 1 has the fucking the music that couldn't be played. So now we're entering part 2 of this one. I don't remember what the fuck we talking about. Remember this Kojima shit? There was... Who the fuck remembers these? They all run together after a while.
I didn't remember any of it. Not a single question.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Ask the King.
Oh, T-Link Soldier says, do you see the video I sent of Herman Smith dunking on Phil for a Silk Song playthrough? Where did you send it, T-Link Soldier? Then I'll check it. But anyways, we'll get to it. I haven't seen anything that happened today. Going from the thumbnail, I can see he probably hit the goal, because that's how I tell if he hit the goal or not for Raw Phil. So there we go. Anyways, we'll see what happens tonight. Let's go.
everyone. I'm going to take a short break here. If you're watching on stream, please stick around during the break. If you're watching on YouTube, this video will end, and just jump on to part 2, which will be available shortly if it's not already.
Okay.
Thanks. We still got tons more questions to go. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back with more Ask the King for March of 2015. I'll be back in a moment.
All right. It's a little break. How long does this last is the real question. Oh, my God. Okay, how long do you think this lasts, Atlas?
Buddy.
Go ahead. What's your guess? Over, under, set it.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. I think it's less than... Oh, it is a full 10. He takes an exact 10 minutes. 10-minute break.
Union scheduled 10-minute break. It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. So, welcome back to Ask the King. This is episode 50, the big anniversary episode for March 26, 2015. If you didn't see
so Gout SG said, why leave this in the video? This wasn't in the original video. He would cut it right there and make a separate video for maximum views. So this would be part 2, a separate video in how he would upload it. But I have the raw upload here.
I strongly recommend you go back and check it out. We had some really great questions answered in
If you were watching the stream, this is how you saw it, though. If you're watching the stream.
But let's move on because we've got many more to get.
10 minutes in silence. How cool is that? Everybody loves that.
So our next question here on the show is from Jamar. And Jamar asks the following. He says, hey, Phil, I'm not sure if you've been following the WWE as of late, but if I understand, it's been pretty horrible. In case you didn't know, The Undertaker has been scheduled to wrestle at WrestleMania 31. Don't get me wrong, I love The Undertaker, and I feel he's one of the greatest in-ring performers of all time. But the man's 50 years old now, and he's slowing down. I believe the WWE needs to let him finally retire and induct him into the Hall of Fame, where he very well deserves to be, instead of making him strain his body in a pointless match due to the fact that the streak has ended and he has nothing else to wrestle for now anyway. What are your thoughts on this? And do you think the Undertaker's choice was to be at WrestleMania?
Is that how it works?
Or do you think
if you don't have like a streak going or a gimmick, like, there's no point in wrestling? I thought it was like their passion and they love the sport and
let him go.
They love the fans and.
I'm pretty sure he's still wrestling like today, isn't he? Or like maybe he just stopped. But anyways, this was like
I knew
2015. But all right, go ahead.
The WWE are kind of making him wrestle. Thanks, and keep up the good work. Well, here's the bottom line.
Hey,
a lot of people have asked me about this,
and
I really haven't had a chance to publicly talk about it because, quite honestly, I haven't had a podcast. Right, I haven't had time to do Hate Live. And therefore, I haven't had time to talk about this, and I haven't been doing, Smart Guys for almost a year now.
Oh, here people are waiting for this.
Don't know my thoughts about wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling in 3 weeks.
Oh no!
I think,
oh my God!
Honestly, and
so
this is
long.
my
3 weeks.
Following the cards.
What? Basically, never watched it. It's like a whole new sport now.
This is probably the worst build-up to a WrestleMania, and quite possibly one of the worst WrestleMania cards ever.
No!
Terrible. No one wants
Travis
to see
Scott
Roman
was
Reigns
there.
versus Brock.
Logan Paul was there.
You can't say this.
Unbelievable.
This scathing commentary.
Brock Lesnar. No one wants to see John Cena wrestle anyone.
Everyone hates John Cena.
No one wants to see Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler.
Thank God John Cena's gone, Thank God no one talks about that loser.
Everyone hated him.
A completely pointless intercontinental match with a bunch of dudes who are going to all break their bodies for absolutely no gain whatsoever. This WrestleMania is
break their bodies for absolutely no gain whatsoever? I mean, what? What does that mean, no gain whatsoever? Isn't it for entertainment value?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what value he expects to be extracted from doing the wrestling. It's for entertainment. It's to make the money. It's to please the fans. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, they don't really care about getting like the, intercontinental belts. Like he recognizes that, right? Like I don't think they really care about the
they care about the titles.
Tag team championship belt. I mean,
fucking shit. And the fact that they're bringing back The Undertaker, who hasn't even been on TV, but he just agreed to wrestle Bray Wyatt, of all people.
Yeah, he gets a lot of money, I'm sure.
Just to have The Undertaker at WrestleMania, it's shameful.
What?
It's a waste of fucking time, and they're absolutely right. The Undertaker streak was broken last year. The big attraction of The Undertaker was that he had an undefeated streak at WrestleMania. It ended last year. So who gives a fuck? I don't care if The Undertaker wins or loses against Bray Wyatt. Right?
The Undertaker.
I don't care if Bray Wyatt wins or loses because Undertaker already lost, so he's known as like a defeated or broken hero. Him winning or losing doesn't matter. So literally,
but isn't that part of the story?
Pointless.
Yeah, he wants to come back and get a win.
You leave that?
I know, it's so ridiculous. It's shameful.
Sting versus Triple H?
WrestleMania 31 audience rating is a 4.6 out of 5. It's one of the, oh my God, TJRWrestling.com. I have no idea about this website, guys. I mean, it could be the worst website of all time. But the wrap up is, it was one of the best WrestleManias of all time.
Of course it is. Minecraft will fail. This is a terrible WrestleMania. Of course.
I'm not kidding. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally it. TGRWrestling.net. It was one of the best WrestleManias ever. There weren't any matches of the year, but the booking was really good all night long. There we go.
Sure, I like to see Sting. I don't want to see him wrestle fucking Triple H. Like, there's nothing going on at this WrestleMania at one iota that number one is going to build anyone, that
Not
number two
one
is
iota.
worth anything to the company, or that I would want to see as an intelligent fan of wrestling.
Oh, it's for the stupid fans. That's the thing.
It's for the peons, all the mentally ill idiots that don't understand the behind-the-scenes style, of course.
It's not for
right.
the smart guys. It's for the stupid guys. There you go.
So I hate to say it, but this is probably the WrestleMania that if I watch it, I'll probably hate it, and I'm really interested.
So you're definitely gonna buy it then, aren't you? Yeah. Well, if I watch it, I'm gonna hate it. Okay, so you're gonna buy it then,
what happens after WrestleMania, where traditionally WWE tries new things and new angles versus the WrestleMania itself. I even decided this week, to skip
What did you decide?
doing WrestleMania Sims.
No.
But it's a staple. It's a classic.
Boss man, please, boss man. No, they're gonna come back. He's gonna do them later. He would do them years later.
I understand, though.
Please, boss man. They're not gone forever, boss man. He's gonna bring back the Sims, please. Steve on the East Coast says, "Where's the bottom line?" But I hit it for you. But I'll hit it. I don't. If I hit it again, it'll count again, so I can't do it. But I promise I'll do it again. He'll say bottom line
Definitely
again.
did hit it though.
I did. I did.
What the hell? That's unprecedented, right? Always, every year.
That's unprecedented. You hear this, Kotaku? DSP's not doing his wrestling sims this year. What the fuck?
Because I started playing the WWE games.
It's weird. I never
YouTube.
seen them write that article. It's kind of like a big deal, and they never ran that story.
Wario64 writing something. DSP skipping wrestling sims this year. More to follow.
I've done simulations of WrestleMania.
Is wrestling dead?
Yeah.
Doing it this year. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I'm not doing it
Holy
this year.
shit,
Simply
Phil.
Because
damn.
there's no reason to do it.
It really is
anymore.
acting like this is some huge news.
The card's terrible.
Yes, it is.
The game doesn't have enough created wrestlers to begin with, created spots for me to do a fun like Rumble match.
Okay.
I'm just saying, forget it. I'm so not in tune with wrestling right now, and so disgusted with what's going on. I would much rather focus on other stuff like Bloodborne and Minecraft and all the other stuff I'm doing. I'd rather do that and just keep the wrestling out of my mind until there's something going on in pro wrestling that I feel is worthy of my time and that is going to make me feel good. Because if I get the feeling that if I start watching WrestleMania and watching the shows, I'm going to be so frustrated, fucking frustrated, that I'm just going to rip my hair out of my fucking head.
Oh, wow.
Okay? So, right now, I'm hating wrestling. I think, yes, The Undertaker being at WrestleMania is a waste of time. Yes, he's too old to wrestle, and he should be allowed to just relax. He's probably only doing it for a payday. And
yes,
he should be allowed to relax.
He should be allowed to relax.
Card's terrible. I hate WrestleMania. I hate wrestling right now, and I'm really turned off to it.
Okay.
All right.
Just a reminder,
he was not bricked up for wrestling right now, guys.
However, he was playing Supercard very heavily during this time. Just letting you know. So he liked the virtual wrestling, not the real wrestling.
What else can I say? You know what I mean?
They should just make real wrestling more like the mobile game, and maybe it'd have more fans. I think.
Yeah. Just you like it's more of a gotcha situation. You never know who's going to come out there. There's 6-star versions of people, zombie versions of people come out randomly. That'd be kind of hype.
If you pay more money, your guy can win. I think is the evolution of wrestling.
That's cool.
What can I fucking say? It's terrible. It's bad shit.
Bad shit. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Next question. This one is actually from Wanglord, and he says,
Wanglord,
Phil,
my
where do you see
fave.
yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? You've often talked about opening up your own business, but from an outside perspective, that seems to be pretty unrealistic right now, given your drop in income over the last year or two. Assuming that views stay at
Imagine asking this to a YouTuber in their Q&A portion. So your drop in income is pretty interesting to me. What do you see yourself in 3 years?
their current level.
Well, but that's always been his content, though.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, DSP's finances have been integral to the content. So this is totally within the realm of normality for him.
Yep.
This is a standard day.
Because he bitches about it enough, so.
Editing and the likes, do you think that you'll reach a point where you're ready to close the book on being a full-time gamer chapter of your life?
Ooh.
I'm asking this because there seems to be increased interest in your vlogging rather than your gameplay, a trend that I myself am a part of. Could the vlogs that you're making replace the gaming videos as the centerpiece of your content? Perhaps you could use some of your newfound interest in editing to create even better vlogging videos. Well, see, and that's a valid point, and here's the thing, guys.
Here's the thing why I can't do that. He's talking about, because KO Gaming, I believe, started just about this time. Let me check on that. The first KO Gaming video was... Oh, KO Gaming. There's so many KO Gamings. KO Gaming is... Now it's DSP Throwback. Hold on.
Yeah, let's do the fucking mental gymnastics to get to which channel it's on.
So, yeah, KO Gaming was... The first video came out in January 15th of 2006. Oh, no, we're far away from that then. Excuse me.
Yeah, so what's this newfound love for editing or whatever this person is?
We wouldn't be desperate
here.
enough for that for a long time, huh? Let's let him talk first while I look.
Ultimately, when I started this whole thing, right? Remember back in 2008, 2009, 2010, before I even started making money doing this thing on YouTube, I actually very much enjoyed doing not only the gameplay, but also doing reviews that had the gameplay integrated into them. And remember when my reviews at one point were way more creative? There was a skit in my very first review ever. I had a skit in it and stuff like that. And remember the Project 7 original series? It was very bootleg and very, B, C, D level quality, but people loved it because of its campiness. That was the
because
kind
of its campiness?
To balance.
Campiness.
Because that was the only shit on YouTube. That was the only shit on YouTube, so it was like everything else.
Say, vlogging and editing and that with gameplay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, what ended up happening was I lost my job. Come 2011, 2012, I partnered with Machinima. And when I was actually putting time and effort into video editing, people weren't turning out. They were basically saying, we want to see you play more games. Why aren't you playing this game? Why aren't you playing that game? Play this game, play that game. And it literally, what my business became was me playing every major game. And I played the shit out of everything, and I'll be honest, I got a ton of views, and I made a bunch of money those couple of years when I was like white hot on YouTube. And then it started to a downturn because people were saying you're getting stale, you're just doing the same things over and over and over.
That was literally 2011, 2012 were his two biggest years, and just it became a lot more people entered the market, and he didn't change at all, and he couldn't keep up. That's what he's talking about here. He's going to say it in very different ways, but that's what he's talking about.
And I did then try to branch out, and I said, well, I'm not good at video editing. I'm not good at filmmaking.
Just sat here with disbelief at how we have this same conversation like all the time, literally all the time to this day, 10 years plus later. How
and
cool.
he has to say white hot every single time.
Every time, every goddamn time. I've never heard anybody say white hot more than DSP.
I was white hot popular.
Someone who is, and we made the reboot of Project 7, but then that ended because the people who I found didn't want to contincontinue doing it anymore. And since then,
I wonder why that
like,
was.
Okay. Did a great 5-hour show on Project 7 last night, by the way. Didn't know go that long, but I did some I started let me just go to Twitter and see my real plan last night, by the way, guys, was to watch the Project 7s and get in, get out, little cute thing. But then I looked on Twitter, I was like, oh boy, there's a lot of stupid shit, isn't there? And then it just kept growing and growing. But yeah, that was fun. That was definitely fun.
Okay, well, let's face it. The bottom line is
there you go.
Good at entertaining
for you,
people
Steve.
in a gaming atmosphere.
Bang.
However, what has happened, this is absolutely true. Wanglord's point is true. I'd say probably
Wanglord's point
since
is true.
I moved
Thanks, Steve
from Connecticut
Wanglord.
to Washington, for whatever reason, there seemed to be an increase of interest in my vlogs. In particular,
because they
now that
suck.
I've started putting video content of the games into my vlogs, and they're more highly edited and more work is put into them. I'm actually
he's
using
moving across the country. He's showing new things. He's going places. He's showing off his house and all this dumb bullshit. Obviously, that's going to be far more interesting, even in an unironic way, as opposed to the things that he was doing in Connecticut.
I'm interested in what he's talking about putting. He's making reviews at this point. He seems like he's talking about reviews here, though. Let me hear that again.
In particular, now that I've started putting video content of the games into my vlogs, and they're more highly edited and more...
See, I'd like to see an example of that, because he does not have KO Gaming yet. Remember, this is 2015. KO Gaming starts 2016, so I'm wondering what he's talking about. I'm trying to find a video now. Let me keep talking.
Work is put into them. I'm actually using the direct capture of my audio in my own
$30 mic right there.
Vlogging. People seem to like it a lot more. Now, ultimately, not every video is going to take off. You know, there's some that I do if I'm doing a DLC or like I just did a review of Resident Evil Revelations 2. Did it get tons of views? No. But that was like an episodic game. I already done a first thoughts video. But then when there's a big game,
calling reviews vlogging now?
Yeah, that's I'm getting confused how he's talking about this.
First thoughts video, but then when there's tons of views, no. DLC a lot more. Now,
what was it again?
Not every video is going to take off. You know,
I'm going to hear this one.
I do if I'm doing a DLC or like I just did a review of Resident Evil Revelations 2.
Resident Evil Revelations 2.
But then when
let me find
my
that.
reviews on those games, so that's cool. And ultimately, what I would like to do, it is true, I would like to branch out and continue to do creative vlogging for you guys. If it's not just game reviews or my first thoughts on a subject.
What was the question again?
Game reviews vlogging.
What was
We're
the
asking
question?
about the downfall and using our editing to make more money, I think. That's the way I recall the question.
Okay. I'm trying to find the review here, but I still haven't
something
found,
like that. I would like to do vlogging on
I just never heard a review be called a vlog.
I know, it's really
not
weird.
Not even by him.
It's very weird.
On all kinds of stuff. This Friday in particular, tomorrow, I'm going to Emerald City Comic Con, which is right, half an hour away.
Oh, fuck off. Like play. I'm right here.
In downtown Seattle, and I'm going to be vlogging.
I didn't go anywhere.
Cool.
Just
people
fucking
check
go.
Out I love vlogging. It's fun. It's creative, and I get to talk. Right now, my talking to you is incredibly fun. And not to say that, do I not enjoy playing games anymore? Absolutely not. I love that too. But I like the variety of having the two sides of the coin. However...
What? I'm so fucking lost on this one. I have no idea what our point is. All right, here's Resident Evil Revelations 2, thought after 2 episodes. So here's what he said is he's talking and made a review, but he included gameplay footage in it. I'm not going to watch this whole thing. It's 21 minutes.
Hello everyone, Darkside Phil here, and I'm doing something a little impromptu. I'm kind of shooting from the
There's no
here,
video
so
in here.
You guys will forgive me with the fact that even though I said I'm moving forward with game reviews, that I would integrate gaming footage and things
you
like
said that.
This is not a review. What this video...
Oh, okay. Now I'm putting it together. See, so you hear what he said there. I will integrate in my reviews clips of the videos, but he didn't do that for this one. So for other ones, he did that, but not for this one. Okay, horrible example then to bring up, wasn't it? But okay, go ahead.
Shit. However,
horrible example, bro.
You know, it has to be said. Two critical things. All right, 2 critical things.
Okay. Oh, please.
2 critical things.
My vlogging
critical thing
is
on
a separate channel called The King of Hate Vlogs. This channel does not have the lucrative contract that I have on my gaming channel, DSP Gaming, because it doesn't have the views or attention or any of that DSP Gaming has. And therefore, when I make videos for The King of Hate Vlogs, they don't make a lot of money. I want you guys to understand that. Even though I'm putting out vlogs, and wow, Phil put out 3 vlogs this week that each hit 10,000 views. That's amazing. I didn't make a lot of money. In fact, I only made a couple $100, if that, on my vlogging channel. Compare that to DSP Gaming, which is my lifeblood, and that's what's paying all my bills. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So for me, the vlogging is cool.
So again, it's all about money.
It's creative. It's something that I like, that it's expanding.
Right.
But that's going to be a process that's going to take a long time. I'm going to need to make hundreds of thousands of views on videos.
But if this is going to be your concern, if you're going to be all about the money, all about where you do and don't make the most amount of money, then you should have just had the one channel. That should have just been that, and we could have uploaded all of our variety onto the one place and made all the same money.
It's really...
At some point, we could have just started transferring the content, and it would have been done and over by now.
I know. Why wouldn't you, like, it's okay. It's a gaming channel. It's not like people would flip out if there's game reviews on your gaming channel too, you know? Like, I don't get why you think you had to separate that, you know? Like, it's pretty simple. A lot of people do gameplay and then, okay, there's a review on the same channel. You know, why do you have to make a separate channel? I don't get that.
That would be entirely logical, but I guess in all fairness, he was already uploading too many fucking videos, so...
Yeah, that's true, too. All right, so here is an example from this very same time frame. Resident Evil Revelations 2, not the DLC, where he did integrate gameplay, and he thought this was the big creative thing. Here we go. Oh, yeah! Come on!
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah! Hateful truth. No bullshit. What the fuck? Please! Can we be normal for 1 second? Even 1 second. What is this? You can edit this out. How are you surprised you pushed record? All right, I'm going to go slow-mo on this. Watch. Oh, the camera's on.
And you're right, it would be so easy to just cut out the first, fucking 60 frames of this and call it a day.
No one sees that. There is a weird time you have to flip on like recording mode, but like no one ever has to see that. It's pretty easy to not let anyone see that ever, but all right.
DSP here, and welcome to another edition of the Hateful Truth video game review series where I give you maximum truth and minimum bullshit.
His voice is on one in this video.
Yeah, he's doing the KO. The KO gaming voice is already on, but
this gaming releases. And the game we're talking about today is unique because it's actually one of the first games ever from Capcom to be an episodic release. Now, this game also is available right now.
Look at this. This is being creative, guys.
Stores as a physical disc release, but upon its initial release,
like for him, this was the biggest fucking deal of all time. You know, like, oh my god, look at this. He's got gameplay. Can you imagine doing
more work than this? I mean, ALT, this is basically as
Great
hard
job
as you could work as a man.
Oh, definitely. Look at this.
A few weeks back was only available digitally as a 4-week installment over your Xbox Live, PlayStation Network. I'm not sure if it's available. And what didn't I like?
More editing I found.
The amount of content in this game. For a game that is a digital release game, meaning it was released 4 weeks, so back to back to back to back, and only costing $25 for that version of the game.
Whoa!
The game has an insane amount of content.
You see that? You guys see that font on screen right now? You
look
see
at that.
The lettering?
You can read that.
Lord.
Very easy to read.
15 hours of story that could add up to 4, plus
this guy an editing job.
10 to 20 hours of story content.
Plus a whole raid mode on the side that could add up to 40 more hours.
Whoa.
If you're into this...
Like car salesman. Up to 40 hours of raid mode. Okay, anyways. Let's see the outro. I like to see these too. Click here to watch my entire Resident Evil Revelation 2 raw playthrough. Click here to check out my other vlog-style videos. That's a vlog-style video? That's not a vlog-style video. It's a review.
That's not a vlog.
All right, anyway, you got the point now. So this was pre-KO Gaming. He did reviews where he did put some gameplay in, but it wasn't like he called it a vlog, I guess. That was the first time I heard of that, but there we go.
Significant amount of money on anything that I do on the vlogging channel. And I hope people understand that people have said, please, Phil, take the time out to do this highly edited review. And I say, okay.
That was highly edited?
I'll do it. That's going to take away a whole gameplay stream.
It shows you where his bar is at.
That was highly edited, please.
Those would have gotten thousands of views, and I would have made some good money on, but I'm going to use it to just make this edited video. And it's from a financial standpoint, it's frustrating because I like doing them equally, but I can't. You know what I mean? I like doing them equally, but I can't because... Quite honestly, the gameplay is what pays my bills. All right?
Right.
So, Wanglord,
so we shouldn't have two channels. We should just do it all on the one. Eventually, would I like to talk about more subjects? Yeah. Could I do a gameplay news? Could I just do a general news show where I talk vlogging style about that stuff? Sure.
Vlogging style?
You keep saying that where he talks vlogging style. Talking into a camera does not equal vlog.
Vlogging style right there.
To pay the bills. You know what I mean? So I have to, from a business perspective, think about...
Oh, Reno Ryan, you want to see an example of my editing? Oh, please. I'll show you something. Mine's going to be blown here. Hold on. I'll show it to you. Your mind is...
Look at the old man flex.
Yeah,
you gave him the stage.
You asked for this. Who asked for this? Reno Ryan asked for this. All right. Cool. Here's my example. Let me find it. Let me find it. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta find it. Yeah. It's not that easy to find. Hold on.
Hey, not this one.
This one. This is what I want. This is what I want. Here we go. You asked for this, Reno Ryan. Don't forget, Reno Ryan asked for this. This is my editing style right here. Come on. Play it.
Commitment to her.
This is me. This is me.
Games a ton anymore.
Like that font you used there. Some real like Morrowind level shit.
It is Morrowind. The fire I added.
Yeah, I bet that.
See that zoom? That was difficult.
That fire green screen that you pulled off YouTube is really putting in the work, I think.
I made that, huh? Let's get to the best part, the most highly edited section. Right here. This is the best part. This was a lot of editing right here. The solo part. Look at this.
This does kick ass. This is the best part. It's true.
Point made, clearly.
Obviously. Legitimately, though, DSP could never. There's far too much vision going on here.
I like the stroke mouth he makes here. Yeah. All right, anyways, you get the point.
About that stuff, too. And I have to think about what makes sense for a business. I have to keep doing the gameplay because that's the lifeblood. But as long as I do take time to refocus and expand and focus on things like vlogging, yeah, this is a possibility that could eventually become a greater focus.
Okay.
Now, the good news is that because I did start Patreon will be a supportive kind of income for me, where maybe I don't have to worry
supportive kind of income
so much about always constantly playing gameplay. And I'll
is
be
there
quite
income
honest with you
that's
guys.
not supportive?
This is more supportive style income. That makes sense. Big ups, Reno Ryan.
Patreon was successful in the month of February. That pushed me to do more edited videos, to do more reviews and more stuff in the month of March. So if you've been watching that content on the vlogging channel and you like it, that's a direct result of success in February. So I know I talk about this a lot. If you pledge to Patreon, you're going to help me to do more of that branching out style of video versus me just doing gameplay.
You
know what I mean?
Wild to me, the menagerie of shit he was trying to do all at the same time, spreading himself incredibly thin between the Patreon playthroughs and the hot new games and the reviews and the vlogs and the like. Jesus Christ, dude.
That's why he couldn't keep up.
You were going ragged.
He couldn't keep up with it. That's why the Patreon became just a way to give me extra money where you get nothing in return. It used to be, he's like, if I get extra Patreon money, then I can make more reviews. But that stopped happening very quickly. And then once the reviews stopped being white hot popular, as he would say, they all cut out. And now we're back to what he's doing now. Gameplay only.
So that's just being me straight up honest about everything. And some people will, of course, get offended that I talked about views and money, but that's what the question was basically about, okay?
No, it wasn't actually.
Ultimately, if more people spread the word about my reviews, my videos on the vlogging channel, and the vlogging channel became incredibly popular, like, let's face it, think about someone who that's primarily what they do. Angry Joe, right? Primarily does game reviews, edited videos.
Oh, okay, here we go. Judgmental Jose.
Vlogging style videos, and he gets hundreds of thousands of views on each video. If I could do that,
Angry Alejandro. What are those names he has? There's so many names for him, I've heard.
Fine, and then I could cut back on the gameplay and I could focus on that.
Yeah, but his reviews are fucking work, though. I mean, that he puts it. Say what you will about Angry Joe, his reviews are fucking reviews that take a week to get done. He puts some work in those things.
Much like the editing that we was just talking about you did, they have a vision. They're like cohesive. They have an actual like point to get to when he's talking. He even he wears goofy outfits and does skits. That is actual work.
Yes.
Not what DSP does.
And
DSP can't even talk to the camera from point A to point B and keep people on track.
There you go. Pissed off Pablo. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Peeved Pedro. Yes.
But we're definitely not there. I was the guy known for gameplay with a side of edited videos. And now we have to kind of find a way to build that up. Spreading the word about those videos helps, and pledging to Patreon
the good
helps.
Word.
Okay.
Furious Felipe. That works too.
All right, next question from Cody Carls. He says, before you became good at speaking, was there ever a time when you struggled to speak in front of a large crowd?
Oh, God, here we go. Big Us Vikes Black Market Emporium says, I need you to hit the bubbles goal for me to make a parlay. Daddy has 2 bands riding on this. Okay, we'll see. 100 likes, that's the bubbles goal, so we might get there, Vikes, for you. Vikes Black Market Emporium, excuse me. NW News says, nothing is unique if everything is unique. He says everything's unique, though. That is fucking true. Everything is unique. It's a very unique playthrough.
In grade school. If not, growing up, were there any kids that had trouble doing so? And what can you say to people who have that problem?
He's going to say Sikorsky at least twice.
Damn, yeah.
Wow, I'd be really impressed.
I actually did have lots of problems in grammar school in particular. I call it grammar school because that's what they called it where I went, but it's actually called, I guess, grade school, elementary school. I actually remember the very first public speech I did.
Grammar school.
I practiced the living shit out of it, okay? Like, what I would do, I wrote it, I would read it and try to memorize it, then I would read it in front of my dad, then I would read it in front of my mom. Then I would do it in front of both of them. Then I would do it in front of my cousin. And it literally came to the point where I was so used to saying what I was going to say publicly that when I finally went to do it in front of people, it didn't feel out of the ordinary because I said, I already read this in front of a shitload of people, right? So it's not out of the ordinary for me to be doing this public speaking.
Wow. Is this normal behavior? Is this what normal people do?
I mean, I can't say like I haven't done that, but I wouldn't like recall that as saying that's my experience of public speaking in elementary school. You know what I mean? Like, do you remember the time you spoke in elementary school?
Public speaking. Yeah, aside from reading aloud, as you do in elementary school. But that's not. It's not like you have to recite a speech or anything. But yeah, if you have an issue with public speaking, I don't imagine that it's very normal that you go out of your way to do it a bunch to actually get comfortable with it. I would imagine most people just refrain from doing it as much as possible.
He said talk to his parents. And then there are other people that
don't care.
Like, that's like, I read it to my mom and then my dad, so I was like, whoa, I said it to a lot of people now. I was like, what? It's, talking to your parents, does nothing. It's like, it's so not the same. You know, my mom is. I don't care about speaking in front of my mom.
You know what I mean? Like, I just did it.
I don't know what you mean.
So much repetition that I was like, I'm confident that I'm going to get it right. Now, later on, what ended up happening, completely not having to do with school or anything, was that later on, after school kind of ended, or that part of my life ended, Street Fighter happened. And he always says this is public speaking somehow. Explain to me how this is public speaking. Get ready. Street Fighter so much that just going to video arcades and playing Street Fighter on a cabinet in front of people was another way to have a public face. What I'm playing right now, people are watching. They're waiting because they want to play, and they're trying to learn your strategy, and they're going to comment on your gameplay. Makes no sense. And that kind of gave me a really thick skin in regards to being able to do things publicly. Skin. And then going to tournaments, and now you're playing at a tournament level, and eventually the tournament was on a big screen, and everyone's watching you play, and things were being recorded. Now, of course, everything is public with YouTube and whatever. That's why I was able to jump into it and not really give a shit, because I was so used to playing on a public stage or being public speaking and or doing things in public with people seeing it that it didn't really affect me. I know there's people that, like, they try to do YouTube videos and they're terrified and they get all nervous, and then the videos, they don't feel that they're good. I've never had that problem, that confidence I've had because of my history of doing it in school.
That's not a good thing. If you've made as many videos as DSP, you could make half as many videos as DSP. If you've never made a video and thought this is garbage, you probably, I'm going to be honest, shouldn't be making a video. Maybe this is a hot take. You should be critical of your work to some extent. To that one out of the 67,000 videos at this point should be a stinker and shouldn't have made the cut.
Street Fighter, subsequently later on in my job, when I had that office job, I was leading projects and doing things. And I have a pretty good, strong ability to do that because I practiced it so much when I was a little kid. I really feel that's why.
Okay.
Right. You gotta take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
So that's really what happened with me.
Speaking of which, maybe you said you have to read in elementary school, read passages out loud.
Right.
I used to be such a asshole with those. So when people would make mistakes, we would cough and then hold our hand up for how many mistakes the person made. We were just animals. Yeah.
Y'all
would say,
were
like,
vicious.
like, you know, like today I went and then hold my one finger up, count them, and then you get the pressure.
Crazy. ALT, you deserve your ass beat. I'm not gonna lie.
No, we all did that to each other though. It was cool. Everyone did it for everybody, and I got it done to me too. That's just what we did. It was like, what?
Right, okay.
I can't really give any advice besides practice, practice, practice. And some people, will have the nerve for it, and there might be some that don't. I don't know. I just happened to have the nerve for it. And eventually, like I said, going out and doing Street Fighter gave me more of a nerve for it. So
that's not a bully. That was among friends. It's not bullying when you're doing it among friends.
That'll help out some people. The next question is from
It's just a good thing you're so likable and friends with everybody then, I guess.
Yes.
And he says, what do you think about games such as Destiny that are massively hyped, launching to enormous criticism, albeit deserved, but then games like Bloodborne launch with the same issues and get nothing but positive feedback and applause? What I mean by that when I say it is lack of any real story at all in the game, no real character development in the game. Do you think it's a double standard in modern gaming?
What? Okay, I think it's bad.
That is quite an interesting question. I don't think anyone thought that people were going to be comparing Destiny to Bloodborne. All right? Okay. But here's the thing. Here's where I really feel there's the difference between the two games. Yes, at the core, if you want to look at the core level,
please.
Both games have repetitive gameplay. Both games have a ton of repetitive gameplay. And both games, on the surface, have kind of a really...
Do they need to be separate items? Both games have repetitive gameplay. Both games have tons of repetitive gameplay.
Story, not a lot
Is that even a two-part list, or is that just 1 and 1.5?
That's the same thing.
All right. I am 100% willing to agree on that level that's basically how it goes.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, let's take it a step further.
Ooh.
Destiny, for
Down the rabbit
years,
hole.
was touted as this game that's using millions upon hundreds of millions of dollars being absorbed into this game, one of the most expensive games ever made, from Bungie, the guys who made Halo, so you know this new project will be original and fun. It's going to have MMO aspects. It's going to have all this. We had all these promises about how great the game was going to be. The fucking advertisement campaign said it's not a game, it's an experience. That's what the fucking advertisement campaign for Destiny said. So they overpromised a shit ton of stuff. When the game came out, we're like, the story's not as good as Halo. There's not as many enemies as Halo. It's not as good as Halo. And Halo was your last major hit. You made a game that's inferior to your last game, but you spent tons more money on it. You advertised the fuck out of it, and the game sucks. So, of course, a lot of people didn't think it sucked because they bought into that repetitive gameplay.
Imagine that.
A lot of people loved it, by the way.
It's grinding for hours and hours to get the best
worst
loot.
thing that's ever happened. Well, of course, a lot of people were really into it and said it was the best thing that's ever happened. But
it made a fuck ton of money. But yeah.
The aspect of the game that really caught on for some people, but for the common gamer, they said this game's fucking shit.
That's a great point. He doesn't even like Halo. For the record,
No,
he's not
he
even like
doesn't.
a Halo fan. So to compare it and act as though he's distraught by this and he's really upset is crazy to me.
I think Halo, you had to have friends, right? Honestly, to make Halo like an awesome game in your mind, you have to have friends, you know, and that's the thing you didn't have.
You're gonna say, okay.
Well, yeah, because you had to have friends to play custom games, and custom games is where the memories were made. Those were the late night summers and whatnot with your friends.
Exactly. Obviously the campaign was cool too, but that's not what like sticks in your memory, right? Is this the endless playing of those fucking maps? You know, you can still see them in your mind right now. You know, you can just see those maps because you played it over and over again with friends.
Story or whatever. Okay. Now look at Bloodborne. The game didn't overpromise, right? Yeah, there's hype, but did the game developer say it's the best fucking game ever made? Not really. It has tons of content. Now, of course, most people are just scraping the surface. We don't know how much content truly the game has yet. We have to play it ourselves. Undoubtedly, it's probably going to have tons of content like the other Dark Souls games. Already, we've seen graphical improvements from the last game. Already, we've seen control improvements from the last game. That if you know from history, track record, the Dark Souls games have an insanely wide variety of enemies, wide variety of locations. Yes, there will be variety in the gameplay as you find new weapons and new items and things you unlock during the course of the game. Is there a story? Yes and no. And what I mean by that is there a mainstream story that's blatantly explained to you? No. If you look and you read the descriptions of the items and you actually look into the lore of the game, is there a story? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Story. That it has a story and it's just told in a strange way. You don't get to say it does and it doesn't. That's fucking nonsense. That's so stupid.
Yeah. Did I understand any of it? No, but it does have a story.
And honestly, yeah, it's better. The story of the Dark Souls games are actually better than the story of Destiny, right? The studio that made Bloodborne,
he wouldn't fucking know. He wouldn't know his ass from the fucking hole in the ground on this subject. Not at 1 second.
Okay, made the Dark Souls game. So yes, there is anticipation that this game's going to be as good, if not better, than their previous games. So far, from all indications, people are saying, yeah, Bloodborne is kind of like Dark Souls, but it seems to be better. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I can't, honestly, can I answer this question right now? No. The reason I can't answer the question fully is because I didn't beat Bloodborne.
After all that?
You know the content of the game. I've only played it 2 days right now. It's a little early to be making a judgment.
Can I answer that question? No.
But just on
Thank
the
you for
surface,
listening.
Okay?
He could have just waited a month until he beat the game and then just been like, hey, last month I thought this was a good question, but I wanted to beat the game first. And it would have been a better Ask the King experience. But no, we got this shit instead.
Promised and under-delivered. For most people who are playing the game, they're satisfied with the experience they're getting. They're feeling there were definitive improvements over the previous Dark Souls games. We weren't told it was the best game ever made. There wasn't a $zillion advertisement campaign telling us it's more than a fucking game. So, yeah, is there hype and anticipation? Yes, but is it in scale with what you can expect versus what they did with Destiny, which was promised the world and delivered a turd? That might be the difference, okay?
That might be the difference.
I won't fully answer that question until I finish Bloodborne. Maybe you want to ask me that again next month, okay?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, why don't we answer it next month? Big ups, Mad Ice. First minute I enter the stream and I hear DSP saying Destiny is a flop. Really is quintessential DSP. Some things never change, do they? Unk. Oh, you're asking DSP? Because I'm not Unk. Thank you.
Next question.
Big ups, Mad Ice.
Well,
this is from Traditional Games. This is a
Traditional
good one.
Games.
He says, hey, Phil,
Good
what
one.
are your thoughts on Nintendo's new console announcement?
Oh, my God.
No real details have been revealed besides the codename
Nintendo.
NX. But Iwata is the head of Nintendo, for those of you who don't know, is already making really stupid comments. He
like
claims
what?
The console will have a new concept which will change gamers' lives. Gee, what did I just say about
Okay, remember, just for the record, NX is the Switch. So we know how well the Switch sold, don't we? Let's see what he says about the Switch.
promising and under-delivering, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
It seems they still haven't learned that they're going to it seems that Nintendo still hasn't learned and are going to continue to just make gimmicks. They already did motion controls with the Wii. They did a touchscreen with the Wii U, and it was incredibly stupid, and it changed and added really nothing to the overall gaming experience. What do you think about their next innovation? What do you think it will be? He says that if you expand on existing hardware, it just becomes dull. Which, does that mean that their next console is again going to be inferior to all the other consoles that the industry released? I'm personally furious at Iwata. He knows Nintendo has been losing money, but refuses to listen or fix the problems. I think he must be the most stubborn and pretentious guy in game development industry right now. He literally looks down at the rest of the industry where gaming is headed. And says that Nintendo is the only company that has innovations, yet all they do are dumb gimmicks and simple games with little artistic or production values. What do you think of—
He wrote this.
Little production.
He really did write this.
You can say a lot about Nintendo. You can't say little production values. That doesn't make any sense. Just play any, main party Nintendo game. So that's not fucking true. But anyways, let's hear what DSP thinks about the Nintendo Switch, which is the third highest selling console of all time, only behind the DS and PlayStation 2. Let's hear what he says.
About the future of Nintendo.
Let's see what he says.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
What a statement that Traditional Games made right there, right?
Let's see what he says here.
So the bottom line is this.
There you go.
Hey.
Yes, the big news this week was that Nintendo has
People are
announced a new
asking
console.
for the Chibi song, and I tend to agree.
No, he has to say something negative. He has to say something negative first about Iwata for me to play the song.
Wait, DSP has to say something negative? Because I just heard a whole lot of negativity about the one and only.
Let's see. If DSP jumps on the bandwagon, I'll play it. That's final. Let's go. If he doesn't jump on the bandwagon, I won't play it. You know he will, guys. Just wait.
I said was the name NX, which obviously means next. Dude, it's like we don't know what they're going for. At least I could say this. It makes more sense than Wii or Wii U because none of those make any fucking sense. Okay.
So obviously, you can disagree, but it was supposed to be Wii, like we all play this. But go ahead.
They're saying this is the next. It's the next
They
generation.
used it like a lot in their advertising. It's actually one of the most memorable advertising campaigns of my entire life that we would like to play, and then they like hand the controller over. It was like a whole thing. But anyway,
what can we say about Nintendo? Nintendo is hit or miss. Nintendo was at the height of gaming in the 80s and 90s, kind of lost their way in the late 90s, plummeted in the 2000s, got their way back in the late 2000s with this gimmick of motion controls with the Wii, and thought that they were infallible, but then the Wii stopped selling, and they said, oh, let's just do another console called Wii U that really has no innovations besides a touchscreen, and it flopped. Now the Wii U is slowly starting to come back because finally, after some 3 to 4 years of this thing being out, Nintendo is releasing enough games of just first party, because no one else will fucking make games for the thing, that are supporting it to be a console worth buying. So finally, they're just starting to make headway. Oh, guess what? Announce a new console.
Wow. Okay, so is that a bad idea?
And it's like, you gotta be joking.
Wii U on
like, okay,
the
the new
comeback?
console will have new innovations
never
that'll
heard
change
that
the way.
Yeah, Wii U was okay, but it didn't sell that well for sure the whole way through. But all right.
Gaming. Dear Nintendo, I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Here we go.
The gamer today doesn't care about your bullshit. We don't care about your gimmicks. We don't care if you put a fucking blood pressure sensor on my arm, I'll fucking shove a dildo up my ass, virtual reality around my
Interesting. Always goes to the dildo up the ass, doesn't he?
head, and fucking things
we
flailing
don't
in
care
front
about
of
your
me.
gimmicks,
I
your
don't care.
dildos up your ass or whatever. But what about RGB lights in the background? What if we make? What if they built the Lego set and then put it in the back? Should we care about that instead? Should we be handing over money, hand over fist for that instead? Is that more valuable?
My fucking Wii U jumps off the shelf and blows me. If you make quality games and you make them at the same standard as the other people in the industry, you will be successful. I don't know how much more simply I can put it. You can have flash in the pan success with gimmicks. But if anything, your own company's track record has proven that some gimmicks work and some don't, right? What was your most successful period overall ever? The NES and Super NES era. What did you focus
when
on?
they sold 1 billion million fucking consoles.
Yeah, there was much less competition back then. He's just ignoring. There wasn't any other pesky other companies to deal with when the Nintendo Entertainment System came out. I mean, there was, but much less than there is now.
The best graphics
Was
in
that
the
their
industry.
best time though?
Oh, no,
between
I mean,
the DS and the Wii, like later on, like way better than the fucking.
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
he's talking about
obviously, that's a
market
personal
share.
opinion, but...
Like, I guess you could say market share, but in terms of sales, it's not even close. But yeah, okay. But
and the best games in the industry. When you had the best technology paired with the best games, you were number one. Then somewhere along the line, you said, we want to just change our business model. We're going to have weird controllers. We're going to have a console that looks like a fucking Play School toy box. We're going to waggle our arms around like fucking assholes and say, we want to
Hating
play.
on the GameCube is crazy.
I do want to play.
I have no
but
respect for GameCube hate. That's fucking blasphemy.
now that was another one that didn't sell so well, but still, people liked it.
It was an absolute banger. Honestly, I never experienced a controller like the GameCube controller till like up to that point and since.
Here's interesting.
What a banger of a controller.
I didn't know this, and I'm pulling up the numbers now. So you think the GameCube is kind of remembered as a failure, right, in terms of sales? Sold 21 million
That's
copies.
what they tell me.
Yeah.
Not
But
in my heart.
The original Xbox only sold 24 million. That's very close, and no one says the Xbox was a failure, right?
I want to say that's
interesting.
because that's the Microsoft first foray into the.
Could
they
be,
probably
yeah,
get
could
a
be.
leeway in that. That
Yeah,
would
it
be my
could
only
be.
thought.
Play quality games on a quality console with a company that takes me seriously as a consumer. Not that fucking copyright strikes people's videos on YouTube because you're bleeding money, so you're trying to steal money from people who advertise
all
your
about
games
him.
for free and make money off of it. I don't want to support a company that thinks I'm so stupid that because you made this fucking piece of shit, this giant stupid fucking screen, right? That I'm gonna be fooled and say, duh, this is better than playing on a controller because it's touchscreen. Duh. Like literally, Nintendo panders to the lowest common denominator of gamer, the person who's not the hardcore audience, the people who didn't put the money in their pockets in the 90s and wants to keep fucking supporting them. They keep pandering to these other people who don't fucking play games. You know who the Wii appealed to? The same fucking people who dropped the Wii to play Angry Birds on their fucking cell phone, but when that was new. That's how dumb they are. It just
That's why they sold
champions?
101 million Wiis.
Makes no fucking sense at all.
Fucking.
That's how dumb they are. It just makes no fucking sense at all. What this idiotic company is doing in a What the fuck? How could anyone have faith in him? Anyone?
That's it. He did it. He's talked negatively about Iwata there. How could anyone have faith in him? That counts. Let's go.
Here we go.
We earned this. He said that we have faith in him.
Yeah,
play it, Jimmy.
We earned it, but we deserve it.
May have been cut short. The legacy he left will still resonate with us for generations.
Go ahead.
And even though he was never with us when he spoke, it was clear.
Get a cough and hold your finger up there, ALT, or
but directly to our hearts.
Thanks, Jimmy.
But directly to our hearts.
Thanks, Jimmy. Great.
A song from Earthbound.
Okay, that's a good choice.
I Believe in You.
Here we go. Enjoy. Remember, no one would trust him.
You have a fucking lawn chair right now?
Yes. Please ignore.
Okay, sorry.
Here we go. Go ahead. Chibi, coming at you. WPIG 1651. In memoriam
Beautiful
of
rendition.
Iwata. Okay, rest in peace. Even though DSP says no one would trust him. Go ahead.
I believe the morning sun always gonna shine again.
Yes.
I believe a pot of gold.
This goes for 5 minutes, by the way.
At every rainbow's end, oh,
I believe in roses.
Don't like that you know the words.
How could I?
His solution to falling sales numbers, his solution to the fact that the Wii U was a flop, let's adapt Nintendo games for smartphones. Wow. If I've ever heard a new thought
He would
invoking
love
kind
that.
of fucking
Yeah, they made a lot of money there, too.
solution ever, just port our games to work on smartphones. Amazing. You know what? Our dryer, we manufacture washers and dryers, but our
Nintendo has generated 1.5 billion US dollars from mobile games.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, so 1.6 billion earned from 730 million downloads. You can see why Iwata is in the management business, can't you? Because that was a good fucking idea for them.
business is failing, so let's just make it.
I
so that
love
the motors
talking
we
shit
put in
on
washer-
Iwata and these companies that have been around for decades. When this guy filed for bankruptcy, how many years into his online streaming career, the career that costs nothing in materials or hiring labor or anything like that, he lost money on it.
It's pretty easy to understand how mobile games are good, but okay, go
Washers and
ahead.
dryers can also run lawnmowers.
For Mikey Money, I mean.
I'm a fucking genius.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a genius. Take something that already works, but it's not selling, and put it into something else.
Exactly.
How could you have any kind of a confidence between this jackass? Seriously, at this point, I'm pissed. I've told you.
He's
I
ripping
love
piss,
Nintendo.
dude.
I grew up with Nintendo, but people don't care anymore. Even the biggest proponents of Nintendo.
They made almost $1 billion from Fire Emblem Heroes alone. I've never heard of that game, but that's a mobile game they've made almost $1 billion alone with. Damn.
Nintendo. I grew up with
crazy.
Nintendo, but people don't care anymore. Even the biggest proponents of Nintendo, Zach Scott Games, #1 guy in the world for making videos for Nintendo, fucking pissed at Nintendo because he can't make money making Nintendo videos anymore because they fucked him on YouTube. What the fuck is wrong with this company? Like, how cocky, how insanely elitist, stupid, egomaniac, dumb fuck can you be to not understand your customer base at this point?
Zach Scott is still a YouTuber to this day. He has 5.5 million subscribers. I've shown him on the channel before because DSP has talked about him before. It's kind of a comparison to him, but there is no comparison. his videos still get thousands of views every day, and he has 6 million subscribers. But yes.
Point. People have money.
I know it was a big thing back in the day for Nintendo to like copyright strike the videos or whatever, and people were upset about it. But like he acts as though Nintendo's business lives or dies on whether or not people can play their games on YouTube.
I know.
And that is just, I don't even know how he came to that conclusion. It's so self-centered to think something like that.
Yeah, when the 99% of the fucking audience has no idea about what you can stream or cannot stream, on fucking YouTube, but he acted like it was the death of the company,
Money they want to spend, and they're so stupid. I'm getting a headache now.
Yeah, definitely.
So the bottom line is, I think Iwata is basically a bad leader at this point. I don't even know.
Son of a bitch. He's had to do it. Iwata's a bad leader was his exact words. He would release the Nintendo Switch before he died, which would become the second highest selling Nintendo product of all time. Thanks, Iwata.
And the Wii U was honestly so close to being a Switch. Like he's like, they're gonna come up with some dumb fuck gimmick, and he's holding up a Wii U, which is just a couple of steps later. Like it's just a Switch.
Switch is just like a streamlined, it's just streamlined basically, and looks more streamlined and cool, and that's basically fucking it. And it was easier to design games for. That's it.
I really don't. He's had no actual creative ideas that have done anything for his company. He's publicly admitted that he's failed his company, and he's done nothing in the past 2 years where he promised he would turn the company around to get any kind of consumer confidence in the company.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to make a new console that probably won't be as good as the PS4, right? Or the Xbox One.
In what
They'll
way?
probably have another stupid gimmick, and we're all supposed to just accept it because it's first party Nintendo, right? The one fucking thing that Nintendo did right was steal the idea from Skylanders to make stupid amiibo figures. People asked me about this last fall when the amiibos were being released. Did I think it would be successful? And I said yes, because people are stupid. They will buy collectibles and things just for the sake of because it's valuable and or because everyone wants it. Is the iPhone incredibly popular because of all the features? Well, let's face it, there's other phones that have all the same features of the iPhone, but the iPhone's number one because, it's the must-have item. And when there's a new upgrade to the iPhone, people line up around the block of the Apple store to fucking buy the new iPhone just because it's the hot new thing, right? It's the gimmick, it's the meme, it's the fad. Nintendo jumped on someone else's phone.
Okay, so just real quick, he said Iwata had no good ideas. Iwata was the one that really pushed for the Nintendo DS as well, I just read. Iwata directed Nintendo to produce the Nintendo DS and Wii. So he was in charge of both. He pushed both of those things. Baller. Yeah, so Iwata helped lead a revitalization of Nintendo's handheld business by transitioning the company from the Game Boy Advance to Nintendo DS. Wow.
Fucking fad and made a ton of money.
And this point he's making here about people buying dumb bullshit. He is the biggest consumer there is. Between all of the stupid statues that he's bought, all the stupid gaming merchandise bullshit for games he doesn't even care about, like actually the largest consumer. He will just spend the maximum amount of money he can on everything to tell you it's better. But everybody else buying things, even when when it's in line with what they want, they're idiots. They're fucking stupid.
Amazing.
Amiibos are rare, so Nintendo's making money on someone else's fucking idea with no originality or anything to it. It literally copied someone else to try to make money up for the fact that they can't make something that people want.
Okay, well.
Now I'm supposed to have faith in them again because they sold little fucking plastic figures? Like, fuck this. I just don't get it anymore. I really don't. It's incredibly stupid. People want collectibles, and so they're going to throw... The company that literally disrespected you for the past 5 years as a gamer, now I'm going to run out and buy amiibos.
They disrespect you.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
As a gamer, ALT, that's the most honorary title you can hold, is being a gamer, and they spit on it, essentially.
Iwata oversaw development of the Nintendo Switch through the final months of his life, serving as the console's head developer.
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Final months of his life getting that Nintendo Switch out there. But yes,
I don't get it.
they
But he failed
disrespected
his company, and he disrespected you as a gamer.
Yeah, and you can't say this is before they're charging $80 a game either. He had nothing to do with that. So, the pasta maker in the house says biting Chad Warden with the dildo up the ass comments. Biting Chad Warden. What's that though? I don't get it. Do you get that, Chad Warden?
Chad Warden is the PS Triple guy, I believe, and that saying something about a dildo up your ass is probably right along with what Chad Warden would say. I don't remember all the Chad Warden quotes. It's a long time ago now. Rest in peace, Chad Warden. I don't think you said. I made that up.
We're gonna come back and finish this up. We actually have the patron questions are coming next.
Oh, great.
And then we've got some Twitter and Facebook questions.
Oh, that part went fast.
Final segment will be patrons, Twitter, Facebook, and we'll end the show. So
great.
Thanks, everyone. I'll be back with the conclusion of Ask the King. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, and I'm going to calm the fuck down.
All right.
He's got to go calm down. This is a grown man getting too heated about talking about video games. He had to go calm down.
But talk about Iwata too much. Here we go. This was a 7-minute break. Play that again.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. This is part 3 of Ask the King, episode 50. Yes, the big 50-episode anniversary. Today is March 26, 2015. If you didn't see the first 2 parts...
Yeah, I missed those.
There actually were no burps in the first. Nintendo, all kinds of stuff. Don't miss them. Check out the first 2 parts. But now let's wrap this up in grand fashion. We got a couple more questions from the forums. Then we've got patron questions, which the patrons are getting answered specifically because they donated $20 or more in the month of February.
Oh yeah, they said
there really was only 2 questions for that whole part.
Yeah, there was.
We rambled that much. Holy shit.
Twitter and Facebook. All right. Okay.
Here's the $20 dent questions.
So here we go. First question.
Here we go.
First question of this part from Mutant Pizza. Cool name. Mutant Pizza asked the following: Hey Phil, I was wondering if you had any plans to do an April Fool's series this year, or are you so busy with patron commitments and other stuff that definitely?
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm too busy.
This year in favor of something else. Keep up the great work.
Great work.
Good. Thanks for asking.
The bottom line is that, as you guys know, this year so far has been incredibly busy. Between the new series that I've started, between the editing that I'm now doing in my vlog-style videos and stuff
You saw the editing. You know how much work that is.
That. Between montages, which, by the way, in the month of March, if you didn't notice, the montages kind of went away because I was focused on other stuff, but there will be a Best of March montage coming up shortly in the next week or 2.
Oh, shit, a Best of March.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find that puppy.
Please, I need to know what we're doing in March.
Probably be a montage coming up. But
might even have Bloodborne.
Oh, it's 28 minutes long, of course. Best. You ready?
Yeah, can we have a sampling?
Yeah, here's a sampling of Best of March she made. Look at this cool thumbnail. Can't even read it. The best and worst March. I've never seen this DSP Gaming logo. Look at that. That's interesting.
Like the best and worst fonts I've ever seen. That's ugly as shit.
Art by Dark Maggot. DSP didn't make this. Dark Maggot, dude.
It's DSP's Best of March 2015 montage. The funniest, most epic, and most rage-filled moments of the month.
Let's go, boys! Woohoo! Oh!
All right, hello everyone. Phil here, and welcome to something
what?
A long time in the making. Let's put it that way. This is something that I didn't necessarily think or know that I would ever do.
Is this a highlight?
On some kind of a forest.
Oh, there we go.
The chicken's stuck in the lake. Look. Oh god.
This is a highlight.
Spacebar to go up like most of these FPS style games.
If his confusion is a highlight, every clip is a highlight of the guy. He's the best.
Look at there. Oh my god, no!
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
This is his editing, by the way. He put this in.
It happened again. This time a creeper got me. I can't fucking believe it.
Oh god, cringe.
Yeah.
Oh, there's cops out here. What the fuck's going on? Get out of here. Look, there's police.
Cringe.
Go, go, go. God damn it.
Is that it?
My gun. I had by accident. Whoa.
That was cringe. Anything else?
Just saying. This ALT, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this sucks.
Yeah, this does suck. I'm just trying to see if there's anything other editing style stuff here. Oh, here we go. Here's a highlight from a real life video. Yeah. Got him.
Chalice of Ailing Lauren
So
trophy.
loud.
This was a highlight as well.
Final view of Scorpion and Morpheus talking in front of a coffee shop. Where else will you see that kind of stuff? Let's go.
Great highlight. Good inclusion there. All right. You
In
got
addition
the point.
to all of that, yeah, I just really haven't had a lot. I haven't even had time to.
How many views did that get? 25,000. Okay, so he couldn't be complaining that much.
Raking in the big bucks on that one.
DSP's laugh reminds me of the Martians from Mars Attacks. Ack, ack, ack.
I don't laugh like ack, ack, ack.
Ack, ack, ack.
Do hate lie. And I think a lot of people have been saying, well, Phil, you didn't have time for a Christmas special. That was a little different. That
was
was
a little
my
different.
parents were visiting.
Yeah,
But a lot of people
a little
are wondering,
different.
Am I going to do an April Fool's special? I'm going to say this. I'm not going to promise you guys anything. But at the same time,
what?
I am not going to say yes, that there's definitely something happening. Because the bottom line is, I am
Wait,
booked
isn't that the same thing?
until
I'm not going to promise it, but I'm not going to say yes.
there's but at the same time,
Listen.
I'm going to say this. I'm not going to promise you guys anything. But at the same time, I'm
Uh-huh.
not going to say yes, that there's
Does that,
Makes sense.
Does that imply that he would promise that he would say no?
He should say, I'm not
I've
going
never
to promise
heard anyone
it,
say that.
and I'm not going to say no. That's what he wants to say, but he fucked it up.
definitely something
Right.
happening. Because
Yeah.
the bottom line is, I am booked
6.
up until April 1st. Like right now, every single day, up until April 1st, we've got crazy amounts of stuff going on.
Okay.
April 1st is kind of like the first day where we can relax a bit, where I'm not doing a special Patreon thing. You know what I mean? There's not a special event going on. And bottom line is, people are dying to see more
Jesus.
Bloodborne. They really want to see me play Bloodborne, and I can't even play it that much because I'm busy with everything else. Would it make more sense to just play Bloodborne on April 1st, do maybe a Bloodborne marathon, rather than worry about, well, let's do an April Fool's kind of special that some people will appreciate and others maybe will be angry that I'm not playing Bloodborne? I don't know.
Let me know what you think.
Things around.
Let me know what you think.
Yeah, type a comment down
these past
below.
few
You guys
years
on the
to do
stream will
stuff
let
for
me
April
know.
Fools. I'll sing it. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna, like I said, I don't want to promise anything. At the same time, I really don't want to
Say yes.
Say yes. Does he say it again?
Excuse me. I don't want to not promise something.
There you go. That's what you should have said the first time.
We'll see what happens. I have an idea that I want to
Well,
do.
that
but I don't know
doesn't
how
make
it
sense
turn out.
either,
So
though.
we'll
I
see.
don't want to promise something. I don't want to not promise something. That's still fucking stupid.
I mean, yeah, but... Oh.
All right. It's from
Next
a gentleman. Well, I'm assuming it's a gentleman by the name of the Mel Gibson, and he asks the following.
Shout out
Hi,
Mel
Phil.
Gibson.
When and what kind of DLC do you think is acceptable? With Evolve recently coming out at launch with minimal content in the game and over $100 worth of DLC available to purchase, I think this is the wrong way to approach the business model. However, in the case of Hyrule Warriors, I had a good 40 plus hours worth of content in the base game alone, and assuming that I want to go for all the collectibles and I should stretch that to 60 hours of content, I could if I wanted to.
Okay.
Then, if I wanted to get the DLC, that would add numerous characters, a good 20 hours of content at the minimum, in addition to free content upgrades. So that kind of, to me, seems to be reasonable, but I'd like to hear your thoughts. What DLC is worth a consumer's money? Okay. So,
can't wait to see this one.
what DLC is worth a consumer's money? That's a good question, right? It's a very good question. In this day and age, when everything seems to have tons of DLC, and not everyone has
This
a
guy
lot of
doesn't
money
know the
to
value
spend
of a
on,
dollar.
right?
So
what I'll say is this.
He's gonna say something like, "If it's worth the money, then it's good. If it's not worth the money, it's not good." And that's the bottom line.
DLC is only worth what you're willing to pay for it.
See,
You're right.
told you.
You're right.
Told
Only worth
you.
buying if you feel that there's value
Told
added
you.
to you. And it's going to be different for every person. Some people maybe bought Evolve, played it, and got hooked on the repetition and the addiction of that multiplayer style gameplay, and
make
said,
that
I want to
argument
spend
about
$100 to
anything.
buy every skin in the game. It doesn't add anything to the game, no extra abilities, no extra things, but the fact that I can have every skin and my characters will look different, I want that, and I'm going to buy them. And you know what? The bottom line is,
Hey,
We're going for a
you
new
really
record
nailed
today.
that, by the way.
The new record, I believe, the record is 11, I think, something like that.
I thought it was 12.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
12.
up there.
Yeah, so we're getting there though.
you know what? If that is value added to you, then that is a worthy DLC. I don't think for most people that's something that they're willing to do, because let's face it, to have
It is quite literally what you said,
more
though.
than the purchase
It's going to
price
be
of the
good,
game,
and then he's going to say,
spend on optional
bottom
content
line.
that
You
doesn't
really
add
nailed it.
anything to the gameplay experience. Obviously, you must have some kind of exorbitant
Oh, big guys, my pronouns are F and U. Says it's 13. Okay, 13 is the record we're
amount of
looking
income
for.
or just really excessive amounts of income to spend on stuff that's fluff, right?
Yeah.
I think that for most people, a DLC to be worthy of your hard-earned dollar needs to add something overall to the gameplay experience. But in my opinion, now this is my personal opinion, it shouldn't be something that should have been included in that core experience. Now here's a perfect example, ladies and
Okay, here we
gentlemen.
go. All right, listen up.
BioShock Infinite. BioShock Infinite was a game that, at its core, its plot line, right, was excellent. It tied into the previous BioShock titles. It gave us a whole new perspective on BioShock, and it was a fun story on its own, and it had an ending. It actually had a fun ending. And it was a kind of a little loophole cliffhanger kind of an ending, but it was still a good ending.
What?
And
It was a loophole ending? I think,
and
okay.
it ended right there. If it had never
Shout out
continued,
loophole, I guess.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If it had never continued,
Yeah.
then it would have been left alone and good.
Yes.
Now, if you chose to, later on, there were 2 DLC story packs that was a what-if scenario. What if,
Yeah.
right? Somehow, Rapture and Columbia, the 2 locations of the 2 plot lines of the BioShock games, somehow intersected. What if there was a crossover, there was a rift between the dimensions where you could go between, and what if Elizabeth was present in both? And it is kind of a what-if scenario, and you could choose whether or not you want to decide if that's a canon story or not, because guess what? The game's over. They already said that was the last BioShock content ever to be put out. They're moving on to other projects, and the team was disbanded. It's not necessary for you to buy that content. It's not. You could have a full gameplay, of really a good feeling of conclusion if you just played BioShock Infinite, and if you never experience those DLCs, it's fine. But if you did, it's cool because it's kind of for the super fan. You know what I mean? Linking to the original games, more content.
But how does
more
this
gameplay.
link back to the should have been included in the base game argument we started with? Where is this looping at?
You know, he's going to bring up that one game, fuck if I can remember the name, where the ending was, you had to get the DLC to get the real ending. That's what he's going to use. I don't remember what the game was. Something in space. I'm sure someone in chat will know it.
Mass Effect, is that the one?
Yeah, he always uses that as his example of how DLC is bad. It's like the most level 1 example.
Story. So for me, if it's something
They're
that
saying Azura's
adds...
Wrath.
Azura's Wrath. I don't know. I've never heard of that before, but that could be it. It's something in space, though.
That already by itself is worth that price tag.
Here we go.
Then
Ready.
it's a
Here it
legitimate
comes.
DLC. I think
promise.
another good example would be in was it Dead Space 2? I believe Dead Space 2 had 1 or 2 good DLCs that came out after it. You didn't have to play them. They were optional characters, side characters from the main game that you didn't really need to know whatever happened.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Happened to them or what the
hell was
stories
that?
were.
That was I actually pushed search with your voice on YouTube. I was like, I wish I could turn that off on everything on my desktop. Like I never want to use that on my desktop ever. You know, like just turn that fucking button off.
But if you really liked the gameplay of Dead Space and you played those DLCs, then it added to the overall experience. But you didn't have to. You didn't miss out. The problem today is that these game developers are looking to get the $60 initial purchase from you and then suck more money from you just to finish the game. You should not have to pay money to get the true ending of a game. You should get the real ending with the retail game, and then if you choose to get additional what's the word?
Superfluous.
I can't think of the word. It's something it's surrounding you, but it's not the main focus. Periphery content. That's periphery content. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Periphery content.
That's the
I've
problem.
never heard it called like that, but all right.
In years past here, games that I played like Azura's Wrath didn't have...
Hey!
Holy
You
shit,
guys
you guys
got
are right.
there. Look at that.
I've never heard of this game.
Punish Mr. Darcy. First one to say it. You're a king.
The real ending unless you bought the DLC. And recently there have been other games like that. Final Fantasy. Fuck, man. The Final Fantasy games, as of late, haven't had real endings. You had to buy the ending in DLC. It's garbage. It's not right. So if you can get cool extra content, if you can get something that maybe is extra to what the original experience of the game should have been by
Final Fantasy, fuck, man.
But then you can still get a fulfilling experience just by
Final Fantasy, fuck, man.
playing that core vanilla experience, then DLC, I think, is worthy. But when you have games that are coming out that don't even have enough content to support 8 hours of unique gameplay, but they're selling you hundreds of dollars
Unique
of DLC
gameplay.
at launch, that's fucking bullshit.
Ooh. Okay, so what is okay with DLC? Okay, anyways, I don't get it. Best DLC in my mind is Mario Kart 8. That you feel like you paid and you get like a lot of extra tracks and it felt very worthwhile. Like Nintendo does DLC good, I think, in the main games. Well, they might be changing that with fucking Bonanza though. A lot of people are saying, but anyways.
Next question.
It's a lot of people the guy.
Well, not in this case. I'm talking about really a lot of people, which I mean like 2 Twitter accounts I saw.
Now we're heading to the Patreon questions. So
yeah. Also, Oblivion had a great one. Remember that? Oblivion was awesome.
Oh, yeah, Oblivion did have a great one.
That was
not
awesome.
Horse Armor. I know you guys are going to say Horse Armor. Shut
Fuck
up.
the horse.
Shut
Fuck
up.
the horse.
I'm talking about Shivering Isles.
Shivering
DLC.
Isles is hype. That is hype.
Following questions are direct results of people
Invisible
who
Mew.
pledged
I
to
knew
my
you were
Patreon
coming, you bastard.
in
Yeah.
the month of
Horse Armor.
February.
Get him out of here.
If you
Bam.
like
I remember people flip the fuck out of Horse Armor, by the way.
are direct results of people who pledged to my Patreon in the month of February. If you like to get your questions answered like these
Red
guys
Dead
and
had good
gals,
DLC
you
too.
can pledge.
The zombie one, that was a all-time classic DLC. It was a standalone game even.
Knights of the Nine wasn't as hyped, J&J, but I did buy that and thought it was fine, but it was kind of more standard-ish. The only cool part was when you're in the sky. Remember that at the end when you go to the sky? You look down, you see the Oblivion? That's hype.
Yeah.
That was hype.
I believe it's the $20 perk, $20 or more right now.
Oh, here we go. This is the real dense questions here. They paid $20 for this privilege. Get ready.
We'll get your questions answered in next month's Ask the King.
All right, go ahead.
So the first one is from Super Skull 85, and he says, whatever happened to playing an MMO as an ongoing playthrough? I believe that you started Marvel Heroes with John, but that didn't turn out very well. There are many free MMOs now that have some popularity. If not as regular content, would you consider this as a possible Patreon goal in the future? Even if you just played the story of the MMO that you pick, I'd like to see how you might play them. You know, that's an interesting...
It's gonna be trolls.
a very interesting...
There's not another option.
point. MMOs have really evolved. When I see, it's funny because to me, when I think MMO, I think World of Warcraft. I think EverQuest. I know, as old as that shit is, I think EverQuest. That's the kind of thing that I see in my mind as an MMO.
He never played EverQuest, did he? No. He played World of Warcraft.
Above his level, you know.
He played World of Warcraft, but never EverQuest, I don't think.
MMO, because that was kind of when MMOs became big, and let's face it, World of Warcraft's still one of, if not the biggest MMO there is. But there's been so many more kinds of MMOs that have been released since then that really, I don't really almost acknowledge, because it's kind of not part of my gaming world. I'd say the closest was City of Heroes and City of Villains that I played in the mid-2000s. I loved those games, but since then, there hasn't been an MMO that really gripped me and made me want to play it, all right? Let's say that
Let's say.
there was an MMO that came. Let's say that out of the blue, Blizzard decided to release World of Warcraft 2.
World of Warcraft
We're
Classic.
moving on from the first game. It's going to be amazing. I would consider playing it. The problem is, unfortunately, I hate to say it, a lot of the great MMOs aren't on console. And right now, my capture and streaming setup, if I capture and stream a PC game, unless it's like a lower requirement game, it lags and doesn't look good. If you remember last year, I tried to play The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I couldn't play the game, capture it, and stream it at the same time without frame.
All right, he did play EverQuest. You all right? Here we go.
No shit.
He did. Here we go. Look at him here. Doesn't he look like an EverQuest player? Look at this.
Well, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I wasn't alive when EverQuest was on, so...
Me neither.
If you're going to play an MMO, you should play it on PC if there's an option. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you the fact that MMOs have been on PC for quite some time. The first MMO I ever played was EverQuest. EverQuest 1. And I played it for several months back when it was new, and I actually enjoyed the game. Despite the fact that I'll admit, there were crazy frame rate issues. There was jumping of enemies. Enemies were invisible. There were crazy bugs. Very similar to what happens in Defiance. There's one major problem.
A little bit different, though, because those way beginnings of MMOs, so like, you just like there was shit going on, but it's like, all right, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? But anyways,
frame rate issues. I just couldn't do it. It wouldn't work, and I had to end up playing it off stream because of that. Just recently, Minecraft, if you can believe it, has massive frame rate issues, and it actually pushes my processor.
Oh, I thought he was
going to
say Minecraft was an MMO. I was about to lose my shit.
Minecraft sends his computer having frame rate issues. What?
Play the game, capture it, and stream it at the same time.
It's too. Minecraft is unoptimized now. That's an actual issue now. Yeah. But it's fine.
Yeah, there was MMOs before EverQuest for sure, fluctuating miasma, but that was one of the first ones for sure.
Design. So for me to play...
And yes, Pandri says ALT was live for Ultima MMO. Yes, I was, and I got it for Christmas, but I couldn't get it to run on our computer, thank God. I feel like my life would have been different if I could have got it to run, honestly, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't make it happen, so I never played the game. But I thought it looked cool. It's so much so I asked for it for Christmas.
Play an MMO that's PC-based while streaming and
that's how you knew you really wanted it, when you asked for it for Christmas.
So I would have to completely get a new PC just for the streaming and capturing so I could play the game on my current PC, and I don't have money for that, let's face it, and for the limited amount that I get use out of that, it's not worth it. So if you're talking MMO, I can't do it right now on PC. Now, if you're talking about one on a console, for example, Final Fantasy XIV, when it was released a couple years ago, it was a massive flop. People hated it. Then they fixed it, supposedly, improved the game massively, and now some people really like it. And that's on PlayStation 4 from what I'm to understand. Now, people would say, Phil, we'd like to see an ongoing playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, or at least you sink your teeth into it a little bit as a weekly series. I consider doing it. And he even specifically, Super Skull says,
when are we getting into the trolls?
Sure. If Patreon donors wanted to see that and they nominated it and it won a vote, I would absolutely do it. Right now, there's nothing, honestly, going on with MMOs that really blows me away. You know what I mean? Like, there has not been an MMO, a definitive MMO, that people have said, Phil, this MMO is above all others. You should absolutely fucking play it. It's so good, you should do it. The other thing is, let's face it, MMOs are time sinks.
Why do you need that, though? He always does this. Whenever he's looking for something, he goes, nobody told me that there is the absolute pinnacle zenith that I need to play this game. I need this. He just did this the other day with controllers. I'm looking for a new controller, but people keep telling me to buy this one, buy that one, and there's no clear consensus. Yeah, people have different opinions. Find the one that most appeals to you. Yes. This is your job.
He just wants this is best in class, buy this. Everything else, he's bitches and doesn't make a decision. I guess because he's scared of being wrong. I don't know. Scared of being criticized for being wrong.
Fool getting the wrong thing. Yeah, but like that, it doesn't work that way. When you have to formulate your own opinions and weigh the pros and cons on actually everything. There's no best to ever do it GOAT in
I know.
Really
for
ever.
most things there's not. Yeah.
Do an MMO. Even if I were to play World of Warcraft right now, start a new build or whatever and start playing the game.
I played Atlus. I tried to fuck with those MMOs guys that were just text. The MUDs, and I didn't like it. It was too boring. I'd rather just talk to.
Is that what they were called?
I'd rather talk to chicks on AOL chat rooms and pretend I was 18 when I was really like 10. That was more. I found more fun there, even though they were all chicks. By the way, I was talking to. None of them were dudes. I confirmed.
Well, of course.
Definitely.
You don't really get into the end game content for how many hours of gameplay. And if I'm playing it once a week, it's going to take me 2 years to even get anywhere.
ASL, I was always 18M New York. It's not true though, but that's what I always said. I thought that sounded hippest. This is 18 male New York.
Male number 4 ALT was picking.
I was 18. Yes, I was 18.
You know what I mean? Those MMOs are made to be, that's the game you play. And it's supposed to be your social interaction with people in it. It's meant to be a massive amount of time investment. It's what you do in your free time to relax. And I fully understand that. When I used to play City of Villains and City of Heroes, those games were the ways that I could relax with people, playing it with them and cooperate with them online. It was a lot of fucking fun. But I don't have that free time anymore. My free time is my work time. You know what I mean? Like when I'm playing games,
that doesn't make any sense.
My free time is
my free time is my work time.
It's my work time.
Just means he's always working, ALT. You wouldn't get it.
My free time is my work time.
When I'm playing games, I'm doing it for YouTube. Do you want to see 400 hours of World of Warcraft gameplay and me play nothing else so that I can get to the end game? Probably not. So there you have it. You know what I mean?
That's bad episode. Can this episode be saved?
The MMOs that I tried, remember I tried Defiance and what a shitty game that was. So If there were a game,
but that's the one that you
people said,
pulled
this is a
up
unique
when he was
experience, it's fun,
comparing.
you absolutely need to try it. Everyone's trying it.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Seen that yet. In fact, if I were to do an MMO right now, it would probably either be World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14, but no one's telling me drop everything and play those games. Therefore,
this guy's
MMOs
asking
right
for
now
it.
Are nowhere on the schedule. But again, Patreon could change that. We'll see. All right,
you pay enough.
Question. This one is from Dooley2684, another patron. His question is, hey Phil, a couple days ago, Sony...
Oh my god. All right, so here. You want to see... So this Defiance, he had one part. Look, so here's the unboxing. 11 minutes of what?
Simple one this week. There's only one major release this week. You know, in the gaming.
No fire alarm. That's a plus.
And this game didn't offer a collector's edition or anything like that, to my knowledge, in the United States. However, it is kind of unique because this is actually the first MMO.
So he really opens
If I like it, then maybe I'll continue to watch it and continue to play the game. We'll have to see. All right, so
6 minutes later.
For me blabbing about the game, let's actually unbox the real game here.
There's nothing in there. Let's unbox it.
This is an unboxing video after all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, using the Swiss Army knife to open the case is kind of wild. Like to cut the plastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine, it's fine.
Open it up and we'll see if there's anything inside.
I'm sure there's nothing.
So, I don't know who these characters are, because I don't know anything about the show or the game yet.
All right.
But 2 postcards.
Cool.
Very cool.
And then your game, your instruction booklet. Now I'm not going to show you the back because the back actually has a code, and it says, redeem the following code at the Defiance in-game store to clean the...
Oh, okay. And here's the game itself. I don't really want to care, but let's just see. He quit very soon. He didn't even get to part... How many parts does this have? Very few parts.
Cuts on the nose and face paint.
Oh, character creation for the whole first
Fucking
part. How cool is that?
Braveheart
People
face
love
paint.
that.
Great mic. Oh, the first...
Yeah,
The first 3 parts have lower quality audio in the commentary than usual due to a PC error. This was corrected from parts 4 and on. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I don't care.
Info on
I just thought
Project
he was
Morpheus.
listening to the box because the box
Yeah.
encourages using the Kinect microphone. So
Yeah.
It seems like they're really investing a lot of time and money in the VR headset. On paper, it looks like impressive hardware. Also, a vast majority of people who've already experienced Morpheus are very optimistic about it. I, however, still have my doubts. My question is, what is your opinion on VR gaming? Do you think that it'll be a success, or are we just not ready for the next step? Would you consider doing playthroughs of VR games?
He will say, my prediction, the technology's not really there yet. Sometime in the future it'll be good, though, but we'll have to wait and see. Any other prediction,
I think
Atlus?
that's a good answer.
Here we go.
I already, honestly,
Yeah,
kind of
fence it is always the right
gave
answer.
my opinion on this many times. I think that VR gaming is just like 3D TVs, is just like motion controls,
never mind.
is just like everything else. A gimmick. And it's a gimmick that the common gamer does. Does the common gamer who already spent $300 to $400 on their console now want to spend $300 to $400 on this giant fucking headset they have to glue to their head, which will probably give neck strain and eye strain? Oh, it's virtual reality. It's another gimmick. I don't think we have enough great games for our fucking regular TVs yet to care about virtual reality. I'm just saying. I think that these companies are
it's not. He doesn't like VR because it's a gimmick, and the average gamer isn't gonna use it, isn't gonna play it, isn't gonna benefit. But the average gamer bought the fucking Wii. The average gamer bought the DS, and we were complaining about that too. So what kind of gamer are we allowed to be? Where is the line we're supposed to be straddling?
We have to hold the console, play on console, have a controller in our hand, and it has to be a narrative-based, story-based game. I think that's the only thing he wants to enjoy, I think.
Jumping the gun, and they're going to the next step.
Anything outside of that is a gimmick, of course.
Of technology before we have enough of the current level of technology, just because they can. And I think that the Oculus Rift, the Morpheus, are a waste of time. I really do, and that's just my honest opinion.
Waste of time.
Now, I could be wrong, and I might be proven wrong, like I have been in the past with other things.
Yes.
However, Julie asks, would I do playthroughs of VR games? How would I do that? You're not talking a standard screen where you can rip the video. You're probably talking incredibly high resolution, extra wide screen, almost panorama style video, right? I don't even know how
he doesn't even know the specs. He's just talking out of his ass. He's
panorama style video.
How could you put that on YouTube? I don't think you could. If the capability happened and I could rip it, maybe I would consider doing it. But at this point, I don't think that that's even going to be, quite honestly, something that is going to be what Let's Players are going to be doing. I think that's something that the very elitist people who can either afford the technology, right, or the big YouTubers who are going to probably get it for free, so they'll promote it for free.
Those assholes.
And everyone else is going to be like, I'm still fucking playing my PS4. I don't care about this. But I could be completely wrong.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. All right. Next question is from Wilts11. He's also a patron. He has 2 questions, but they're kind of quick ones. The first one is, since becoming a full-time YouTuber, what would you say is your biggest achievement has been so far?
Okay, what's your guess on that? What's your guess? Only one.
Oh, man.
I'll say buying a house.
Biggest achievement.
Buying a
house.
I think he's going to say that. He's going to give like 20 of them.
Moving across the country is probably like the...
Because he's going to say like 10 of them, I bet. So that's what I'm guessing. Being able to do this as a full-time job, that's a good one.
He wanted to fucking move out so bad. I feel like owning the house or move. I'll take moving across the country. Is that allowed to be different?
That's fine. That's fair. Let's fair. Here we go.
Thing is, Wilts, I don't gauge achievements like other people do.
What?
When I reached 50,000 subs, we didn't have a 50,000 sub celebration where graffiti fell from the sky and I did some silly gimmick or something. You know what I mean? When I hit 1 million views, I didn't do double backflips and all. I don't have those kind of milestones. I don't feel that
you can't do double backflips, so that's irrelevant.
Milestones. You want to know what my milestone is? When I get a message from a YouTuber telling me that they had a shitty day, a viewer telling me they had a shitty day and they watched my content and it put a fucking smile on their face. When someone told me that they were an awful thing happened to them, but they were able to watch me jump in, play the latest game, and they were entertained, they were distracted from whatever it was that was bringing them down. When I get a message from
if that was
said,
true, then he would be doing those stupid reviews that people were asking for instead of telling you he doesn't have time because he has to make the other content that pays the bills. If that were true.
Correct. And he's not even showing up at his YouTube chat right now. He's late.
Looking forward to this overhyped game. I watched your review, and after hearing the truth about your experience, I'm not getting it. I'm going to put my money towards this other game that I was thinking about. But by the way, I bought that game. That game was amazing. Thank you so much for giving me that informative review, rather than me rushing out believing the hype and wasting my money.
Yeah, he did say graffiti fell from the sky. I know what you're saying.
He did.
Those are my milestones. And the good thing about having milestones like that is they fucking happen every day. Versus me saying, oh, my next goal is when I gain another...
Joke's on you. They happen every day.
20,000 subscribers and I make this amount of money. I'm sure there are YouTubers that said, when I made my first million, that was my milestone. I'm never going to make $1 million in a year doing this. Let's face it. There's no way. There's absolutely no fucking way. With the amount of...
If it happens every day, it's not a milestone.
I know. That's not what a milestone is.
It's also incredibly short-sighted and exactly the type of instant gratification that he's always going on about. Instead of setting like an overall ambitious goal that is like actually requires effort and kind of shows any sort of improvement, he just wants ass pats every day, and that's the peak for him. That's as far as he has to go.
It's pretty funny to say that he doesn't care about the money at all either, when he answered a question earlier saying, like, there's not enough money in the reviews, assholes. So,
right.
Pretty funny.
Let's face it, there's no way. There's absolutely no fucking way with the amount of negativity about me out there on the internet that I'm ever going to make $1 million on
It's all about the negativity on the internet. It's not about his content. Got it.
But I'm happy with the fact that people are getting use out of my content, whether it's entertainment, distraction, information, and the fact that I'm able to get those kind of that feedback. It makes me feel great.
Say, what about
that's
targeting?
my
Trolling.
That's my most eventful thing. Not anything about moving or a number or anything like that. Okay.
I got felted.
Explicitly called out moving is not an answer.
Got felted.
Wilt's second question. Have you ever regretted anything since joining YouTube, or any improvements that you would have liked to have implemented sooner? I mean, sure.
This one's easy. I wish I handled this so you don't play differently.
Sure. Everyone's going to have regrets. And my regrets are something. Sometimes I talk out of my ass. I'm misinformed about a subject or uninformed about a subject, especially Ask the King. It's happened. Remember way back when I talked about Minecraft for the first time, I knew nothing about the game and based just on what I was being told in Ask the King, which was misinformation. I totally talked out of my ass. Of course I regret that. I regret getting angry at certain times.
He wasn't told misinformation during that, though. Somebody had asked him what he thought about Minecraft becoming $30 or whatever instead of free. That was the only information he was presented, and he said it was going to flop because of it.
Yes.
Don't put this on somebody else.
He's trying to, but the question was, what do you think's going to happen to Minecraft, like you said? And that was it. He said it's going to flop. Notch is a fucking idiot, is what he said.
That are going on, and then I go on Twitter and I say something stupid or I insult someone, and then everyone gets all up in arms and furious with something that I said. You know what I mean? But I've been around the block, right? I've been doing this for over 6 years now. And the bottom line is it's going to happen. When you've made over 30,000 videos, when you've made how many hundreds of hours of vlogs, you're going to have things that are going to upset people.
30,000 videos at this point, by the way.
And so there's nothing, if anything, ladies and gentlemen.
If anything, what? I have done nothing wrong.
Everything correct.
One thing that I would take back definitively is if I was ever really mean to someone, and what I mean by that is that initial series of videos called Friend Request Ridicule that people still tell me to bring back, and I say I'm never going to do it because it was too mean-spirited. At that point, I didn't understand.
It was too mean-spirited.
This whole YouTube phenomenon. I wasn't even taking it seriously. Remember, I started making those videos before I ever made $1 doing it. And to see people flood my inbox on Xbox Live and then later on PSN with messages when I specifically say I don't accept friend requests, don't spam my inbox with messages, all over my YouTube page it says it, all over everything it says it, people still did it. I thought they deserve it because they asked for it by doing it. I now think that that was wrong because I think there were a lot of kids in particular, right, who watched my stuff on YouTube, were inspired by it, loved it, and said, I want to just message this guy and say something, and they would send me a message, and a lot of them maybe couldn't even spell, maybe a lot of them English wasn't even their first language, and I blatantly insulted them on video, and I look back at those videos today, and I say, you know what, those are pretty mean-spirited. They really were. A lot of those were...
This is so lame, dude.
Yeah, 2 videos he made.
Me just being a dick. And yeah, it's funny... But that's not
no,
who I want to be. If I continued to be a dick like that, I probably
the jokes are horrible, and there's nothing funny about
right?
them.
In fact, I would almost say it was around the year 2012 when I started to listen to more viewer feedback, when I started to...
A unique idea. I don't think that I've ever seen someone insult a bunch of people that wanted to, be friends with them in a video game because of their online personality. I have to give it to him there. If he had the charisma, maybe he could have done something with it. But to get up here and grandstand about how he, feels bad about maybe he made fun of somebody too hard on the internet, that's just lame as hell.
He's just drunk as shit, by the way, the whole time. I mean, that's the funniest part. Here, let's hear one.
The fuck is happening outside? Like, deleting all these idiots who sent friend requests, but is there fucking an African nation outside of my house?
He means black people.
Duncan!
He's talking about black people.
I love your videos, and your ROG is amazing, lol. Keep making more Street Fighter 4
I don't think you're allowed to call them ROGs anymore, but...
Thanks, okay. Thank you for the message. You didn't send a friend request. I'm just deleting all these fucking idiots who did.
Okay, this is low effort even.
Oh, God. Delete.
He's not even reading
it. If he had any sort of charisma or like some editing, we could have found like the best ones.
Yeah.
And we could have done something here. But yeah, it's low effort. It is what it is.
Hey man, hoping to get a few matches against you. No, you're not getting any matches against me. No one does if you send me a fucking friend request. Oh, Ice Manners 101. Let's look at this. All in caps.
See, he's not even it's not even being funny right now.
Supposed to be intelligent. I challenge you. What the fuck is happening outside of my house?
I thought he didn't know the number 2.
Yeah, I was like, huh? What is that?
Confused.
Oh my God.
Is that his?
That is his moob.
No way he's shirtless.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God. It is shirtless DSP. I have never. Oh my God. Oh my God.
YouTube let this shit slide for how long?
Oh my God, look at it. Oh my God. I'm putting that on Twitter right now. Hold on, I'm making the tweet now. Holy shit. Oh my god. That is, guys, it is. That 100% is shirtless.
Leading credence to my idea that he's too drunk to know that that's the number 2, that he's shirtless and had to get up right in front of the camera.
Putting outside of my house.
Like, it kind of looks like a leg. If you look at the left thing, it looks like a leg. Like a knee is here, and then it goes down to the leg. That's the shin. What's going on here?
Okay, I'm sorry. My entire street is full of ugly, drunken people, and I didn't anticipate this.
You're one of them.
I'd close the window.
Apparently so.
If I could actually survive in this room without the window right now. It's extremely hot outside. Anyway, I challenge you to a match of Street Fighter 4 and don't let...
What's a good caption for this? Was watching a friend request ridicule.
I like that you're reading it out while you type it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, do like DSP. Was watching friend request ridicule part 3, and I think that's the way to go. And there you go. So it's like...
You typing out,
like HH. How many H's is too many for Like, is there an amount that it turns aggressive? Like 3 looks too... 2 looks too short. 3 is...
I'm a firm
What's
believer
your
in pressing at a or the H at a consistent rate until I'm done saying physically.
Oh, okay, I'll try that. Here we go. We'll try that. Ready? Okay, I think I got like 8 there. Okay, there we go.
I think you might have been pressing it too fast then. You probably should have been like the 6 range, I think. But it's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Let my rank fool you.
We'll work on your H,
your rank doesn't fool me. Your grammar does. Get the fuck out of here.
Your
rank fool you. Well, your rank doesn't fool me. Your grammar does. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb scrub.
Oh.
Interact more with my viewers. When I started to honestly become a better person overall and grow and try out new things, that's when I lost my popularity. Because people don't want to have someone who learns, who's funny. They want train wrecks. They want someone who's going to rant and rave and insult people like a dick. That's why reality TV is so popular. Because those people are fucking complete wastes of life, but they're so stupid to watch that you laugh at it, and that's what people, I think, are looking for. They're not looking for someone who's legitimate, who's going to grow, and that's the shame. Now, the good news is, if you're watching this video right now, you're not one of those mainstream people.
Yeah. You know?
Like PewDiePie is one of the biggest personalities that ever graced YouTube, and did he not, learn and grow as a YouTuber and go on to win? Do people not root him on the whole time?
Jeff K says friend request titty-cule. Okay, fair.
True.
Fair. Paradox says, damn it, dude, I'm painting in the other room and had to run in to get a look at my PC. Yeah, this is must-see viewing.
Who want to see a train wreck? You're probably interested in watching someone with legitimate concerns and thoughts, and you like the fact that I've grown over the years. The bottom line is,
hey, 10!
That's not what mainstream America, that's not what the world wants, I guess. But that's where I've gone, and I wouldn't take that back for the world, the fact that I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. Okay? All right. One more. Humga-chan asked the following, another patron, by the way. This is a weird question. When you go to bed, do you dream? And if you do, what kind of strange or surreal dreams do you have? And also,
weird
how much
question.
Dreams do you remember when you wake up? It varies for me. Sometimes I'll have vivid dreams that I can fully remember when I wake up. Other times, I'll have dreams that I can't remember at all when I wake up. I think the other day I had a dream where I was still in my parents' house, and my cousin, my second cousin, who was very close to my age, was there, and the house was on fire.
I guess so, yeah.
Was there, and the house was on fire. As stupid as that sounds, I think that was the dream that I had. Now, sometimes I have terrible dreams about monsters and things, zombies and vicious things trying to kill me. Sometimes I have dreams about falling. A lot of people have that dream. You're falling and you can't stop yourself from falling. You know what I mean? There's just, weird stuff that you dream about. And I think there's a lot of factors. It depends on what's on your mind, right? What's going on subconsciously in your mind, what you eat before you go to sleep, what how tired you are. I've had crazy ass dreams. But you know, for the most part, I don't let them get to me. Usually when I wake up, I don't even focus on it. A lot of people, they wake up, oh, I can't shake this dream. I usually don't even think about it. I move on to my day. That's how I treat my dreams, because a dream is a dream. It's a subconscious thing. It doesn't necessarily, it's not going to translate to something in the real world. And you shouldn't really put too much time or effort into it.
Who does he know that gets hung up on dreams? Like a made-up person.
What the fuck? That was weird. All right.
Over.
Perfect time to end.
For the pre-stream.
Oh.
Okay, good time to end it. Oh, mama, here we go. Fun begins now. Fun begins now.
Hang of it.
I agree, dude. We're playing Battlefield
Friday night,
today.
That last hour, and then I kind of ran out of time. So here's hoping tonight we'll maybe jump right into loadouts. We'll see if I've unlocked anything new. I really do like that LMG that I was using.
Let me get the timestamp of the time we're at now. 2:27:12. All right, there we go. We know we're going to jump right back in next time.
At the end of Friday, so we'll probably stick with that.
No, yeah, next week is off. By the way, next Sunday is off. That's an Atlus requested off week, so blame him.
It's true.
Make sure we have a couple loadouts.
Sorry for the miscommunication. People thought I wasn't going to be here today.
Is unlock a new sniper rifle. I do
I'm just not going to be here next weekend.
Like that sniper rifle. That's in the default scout class. I think it's crappy, and I would much rather be playing with a different sniper rifle, but I got to unlock them. This game, it's a slow grind to unlock the weapons. In Call of Duty, it feels like you're always constantly unlocking a new weapon you want to try. In this, I played it all day launch day, so that was like 5.5+ hours. I barely unlocked anything, right? Like, I'd only unlocked a very small amount of weapons. So it definitely seems like the grind is real in Battlefield 6.
There's some more
we'll see how it goes
things
tonight.
to use, but it's fine.
Okay, I hope that you guys are down. And by the way,
I want to
please,
see DSP
any
fly
advice
tonight. That's what I want to see. I want to see him in the helicopter.
Loadouts, for how to play, what I'm doing wrong, please. I want to be a sponge tonight, absorbing and trying to get better. Okay, I was very, very bad.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like him absorbing anything.
Time to hump on that pole.
When will YouTube mode start? Before 7:40, between 41 and 50, 50 to 8 p.m. or 8:01 or later. Get in there.
Friday, and I want to get better. How's everyone tonight? One sec, I'm getting the chats open, and I'll say hello to everybody. Sorry, I was running around doing a million things, and I got the stream on, and then I ran and I did a set of bench press.
Oh yeah!
Cool.
And
great.
I'm a little out of breath because of it. I did the bench press. I ran back over here, sat down, and started talking.
Did a quick set of bench press. Hang on, guys. Let me get my setup. Hang on.
Okay.
Pick up the Aloha snack bar. Yeah, quick set. Okay, let me start the stream. Hang on, let me start. Aloha snack bar in the house says pickups on the Project 7 stream last night. Can you or Doomer Ziggy point to a time event that people started to realize Failbert was a jackass? That video of DSP angry with people giving Junior more credit than him made me wonder. Well, people hated him from even the SRK days. Like, he was an asshole then. Everyone knew it, right? So the earliest record we have is of the AOL news groups where people would call him such names as Monkey Spank. So that's probably the earliest. That's 1999. So, you know, but it's tough to find the exact time for sure.
Yes, that's why I'm out of breath. Hold on. Let me actually get some water.
Whew.
Because when last week I upped the weight on my dumbbells, and this whole entire week, you know, I've been trying to adjust to the increased weight. So when I increase the weight, I lower the amount of reps I do, and then I slowly up the reps. So originally I was going like 10 reps. Now I'm up to 15.
Got a whole system here, guys.
Oh, up to 15 reps.
Anyway, so
is he just doing 10 and then calling it a day like there's no sets involved?
Shoutouts. How you doing, Jade? Good to see you here
No,
tonight.
I think he said he does like 3 or 4 sets.
Oh, okay.
Update name, hello. Kratos fanboy, hello. Bookworm, what's up? Dad here, how you doing? Not a meat pickle, a schmeat pickle. Interesting. Who else do we got?
Skipping all this.
So I like that one. My hair is sticking up. I don't care.
I appreciate it.
Against
50-inch Sony TV. It is
what?
50-inch. 50-inch Sony TV.
All right.
It is, I'd say, 10 feet away from me. Roughly. right over here on my TV stand, which I've had that TV stand since the mid 2000s.
Yo, 10
I'm still
feet
using it for
is
everything.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
10
it's
feet
right
away,
there.
man.
And
It's
pretty
right
good. It's
there.
very low
God.
response
10
time for
feet.
a TV. Of course, it is a TV, not a monitor.
You know, I
so.
figured out why he's not good at
But it's good.
Battlefield.
Uh-huh.
You need to drop that back about 8 feet, I would venture to say.
So thank you, Colonel. Excuse me. Thank you, Great Zero Taste. Like I said, that's the equivalent of about like $3 and change. How about we call it $3.33? Just for the sake of argument, and get the $3 added to the total for tonight. Thank you, Great Zero. We have Mozzie with a $2 super chat who says, "Hey, I just baked some cinnamon rolls." Was that thunder? $2 super chat who says, "Hey, I just baked some cinnamon rolls."
I didn't hear anything. I boosted it. Didn't hear
thunder?
anything.
We have had rain on and off all day today. Was that thunder?
Who fucking cares, man? Move on.
Just go.
You look stupid.
Oh my God, he's running outside.
No way.
So,
oh, he's back.
I'll do my
Okay,
best to
cool.
stream tonight, but that was some thunder. It scared me because we don't never get thunder here. Like, it's so rare when we get thunder in Washington State. So I heard, I was like, what the holy moly. Anyway, Mozzie with a $2 super chat says, "I just baked some cinnamon rolls. Do you and Kat bake?" She bakes every once in a while. It's not often. When she does, she usually does like a cobbler. She's made muffins. She's never made cinnamon rolls. She's made a few different cakes. She's definitely made cakes.
Definitely made cakes.
Thank
It
you,
looks
Mozzie.
like it, boss.
And we
It
have
looks
Colonel
like
Zeppelin gifted a membership tonight. That's our first membership of the night. Thank you to Colonel Zeppelin for the channel support. Awesome.
I know you really can't see
Thank you.
thunder.
Now, I will say this. Thank you. That's all great YouTube side support. Hold on, because there might be a tip as well.
No tips. Atlas sleeps.
Yes, there is a tip. Let's take a look.
Save your tips till after we start. We could use an early one tonight. Last week we did do a long one. Well, I did. Excuse me.
Okay.
Not
Someone
Atlas.
took me $2.60 with some Battlefield 6 tips.
Oh
All right,
yeah,
so hold
great.
on.
Here's some tips from Atlas sent this before the stream. Here we go.
I did not.
Here's Atlas hints. Atlas advice.
Significance of 260, but
Hey,
that's
kid.
what
I
he
would
sent
not
me.
give advice. I bully them in game chat rather than give advice.
Hey, Atlas.
So,
Hey,
3
King.
quick tips. Each
3 quick
class has its
tips.
own default grenade. Engineering gets an AV one. AV? I don't know what that means.
Anti-vehicle, you
Change it to
fuck it
frag
anyway.
if you want. So basically, not everyone has a frag grenade. Got it.
Got
Don't forget
it.
the XP boost top right menu. You can use your favorite gun on any class now. So there's an experience boost because it already had said, I thought it had said like double experience for the first weekend, and I looked and I didn't have any boosts when I turned on the game on Friday, but maybe I earned some over the course of the day. Oh, AV means anti-vehicle. I didn't even know what that meant. Okay, so there's apparently anti-vehicle grenades. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Cool. So I guess the first thing we'll do is go to loadout. We'll take a look. Do I want to change out my grenade? Do I want to use an experience boost? Did I get any other attachments for that LMG in the last match? Because I did play it last match, but then I didn't check any results. So, okay, cool.
Cool tips. Good tips,
So
Atlas.
what I was going to say was, that's great. So now we have a tip, and we got a membership, and we got a super chat. Can we get some support on Kick? And the reason I say that, earlier today, wow, I got 1 sub on Kick and 300 kicks, and that was it for the whole
Oh my
stream.
God, no.
What happened? I don't know.
What happened?
I guess the viewers on Kick don't
Why
like
are you
silk
crying?
song. Kicks, thank you for that.
That'll get it started.
People are giving fake Atlas tips, but legitimately before the stream, we were
appreciate
trying
that.
to
First-
bully somebody out of the lobby for crashing the helicopter on loop. It was actually infuriating. I was losing my mind.
Support of the night over on Kick. I agree. Colonel Zeppelin says,
We
I've
put
been
it
trying to
in
snipe in the
main
game. The
chat
starting
and
sniper is kind of
everything. It
bad.
didn't work.
I agree. That was thunder again. You said
Oh, that
another
one was
In the game,
thunder.
the starting sniper is kind of bad. I agree. That was thunder again. Colonel Zeppelin says, I've been trying to snipe in the game. The starting sniper is kind of bad. I agree. That was thunder
Oh,
again.
I thought I heard it, but no, I didn't that time. Oops.
You said another thunder. It's weird. I'm not seeing the light.
Ack, ack,
I'm
ack,
hearing
ack,
the
ack,
thunder. I'm not seeing
ack.
the light, so it must be pretty far away.
Ack, 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 ack,
But
ack,
it must be
ack.
rolling in. I might have to close my window tonight, and hopefully my power stays on. Oh boy.
I don't think he's
Okay.
trademarked Project 7. No,
But
fair
yeah, no,
enough.
I agree. Like, I tried the starter scout class.
I wouldn't imagine he has. That costs money, so he's not doing that.
I don't like it either. Like, I'll be dead center on someone. I'll shoot them. I swear I'm aiming. I'm trying to get a headshot. And they'll be like, oh, you barely hit them. No damage. Or I'll hit them dead center, and they don't die. Like, dude, it's a fucking sniper rifle. What are they, all made of concrete? Or you know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? It's a sniper rifle. If you hit them dead center, they should be dead. It's ridiculous.
Well, it depends on where you hit them, doesn't it? I mean, I'm no aficionado, Atlus, but what do you think about that? I mean, it matters where you
about
hit,
him
right?
not being able to hit his shots, him not hitting in the chest.
If you hit someone in the leg, it's kind of
That has it, sure. Yeah, you can grab tanks and drive them around. I did use the tank
when I watched
once
footage from him playing the other day, his biggest problem I seen was that he can't see. He was just like, I can't see shit, guys. Oh, look at that. I walked into the street. I just got shot from the windows. Like, he doesn't look at anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we'll see.
Objective, but then they took it back.
We'll see if we get some gameplay tonight. Not too much, but some gameplay would be okay tonight. Let's do a little bit. Not too much.
Always aim slightly above the head unless they're less than 90 meters. My problem is not knowing the distances at all. I have no idea.
Definitely. Okay, this is a fuck with shirt, I guess. This is a shirt we need to constantly fuck with.
What game modes are we playing? I don't know. We can do it. We can do whatever. If you want me to start with Conquest, we'll start with that. You want a variation of Conquest, we'll do that. You want Rush mode, we'll do that. I don't really care. I just want to play and get better. So I can't do that unless I'm
told you
actively trying to.
I gotta be on the trigger constantly,
you know though. Excuse me.
Choking on gum.
Just sucked it up. Is that true? Wow, I have to unlock everything in this game.
All right. Fun start. Any money or?
Excuse me.
We got that tip.
Yeah, can we?
Rangefinder is goated.
Yeah, rangefinder is goated. Definitely.
I like how everything is destructible. Well, it's nice, but I haven't really used it yet. And I don't think everything is destructible. Like, for example, when I went to take the objective with the tank, the guns wouldn't take out any of the concrete columns defending the objective. So all the people did was kept running behind the columns and no one would die. Well, that's really annoying. So this particular tank didn't have a cannon. It just had 2 machine guns that sucked. Basically, they wouldn't kill anyone. Like, well, that's stupid. If you're here for Silk Song, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No! I want Silk Song.
You're in the right place at the wrong time. It was earlier today, and it's going to be again on Tuesday. No Silk Song again until the day stream on Tuesday. Why is chat so dead? I don't know. I'm talking to everybody.
It's a DSP stream.
Yeah, what else do you want
around here?
Let's get set up to start. Thanks, guys, for the early support. And guys, we're at 5 out of 10 goals hit. We're halfway to DSP tries it. State. All right. Who wants some nugs?
Ooh,
I know you guys want the nugs.
Oh, you guys are excited about the nugs.
Tonight. Let's hit that goal by the end of the stream, and let's get some nugs.
Lay off the nugs, King. I'll show you some nugs. Here's some nugs.
I was gonna say that's how we got those right there. There's too many nugs.
Nugs.
Get your nuggies on. Get your nuggies out.
Okay, and this guy here. Okay, and let me get these off. We also got to get the volume up. Hold on, I have to increase the volume because for some bizarre reason, again, even in 2025, game developers do not have a set volume for games at all. Seriously, I mean it.
How should they figure that out? How should they calibrate that, sir?
The game sounds so different to me. Like, I was playing Silk Song, it's too loud. I have to lower all the stream volume, my TV volume, but then I play other games, it's too low. So now I have to up the volume.
You know, the problem with movies, ALT, is that some of them are mixed really like low, and then some of them are mixed really high. It's a problem in the industry.
They need to talk to each other, the companies.
They should communicate.
Screen open here. Here we go. Okay.
Cool. Uh-oh, before 740, looking very probable here. Only 10% of you voted that. That's good for us, by the way.
All right.
I was a 41 to 50 voter myself. I thought there was...
I thought I'm 4150 myself as well. Usually that's a sweet spot.
You don't need the wedges. The wedges are stupid. I'm not getting
like, 20, 30 minutes. Exactly. That's what's up.
Here. You don't need the wedges. The wedges are stupid. I'm not getting KFC wedges. Shut up about that. We're getting nugs.
KFC wedges are hype, though. That's like the best wedge, I think. If you're going to get a wedge, you want a KFC wedge. Atlas, do you agree or disagree? Or don't know? Or
I haven't had a KFC wedge in ages. I couldn't tell you. I'm not like I don't know where else I would even get a wedge from though. So
yeah, me too.
I'm inclined to agree.
When I think wedge, I think KFC wedge. And whenever I can't say I've been to KFC in a long time, but when I go there, you need a wedge or two.
Or nuggies.
I need a famous bowl when I go
it's
there.
It's all about the steak nuggies now. People
he said
voted,
nuggies.
That's what they wanted. That's what you're getting. But now we have to hit the goals. Okay.
You keep saying nuggies. When he says nuggies, I show it. You asked for this.
Here we are. Adjust it slightly. There we go. Should be good. It's closer. All right. We're off. A night of Battlefield. Let me up the game volume now. Here we go. There we are. Okay.
Nuggies.
That's right. Take those wedges and shove them up your butt. I don't care about the wedges. It's about the nugs. My military issue thermos here tonight to refuel as I play Battlefield.
What? Military issue?
Thank you, Uchan.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just an iron flask that you can buy on Amazon for like
Extra
20 bucks.
bondage has done.
Two huge subs. Thanks, Kick.
Loadouts before we begin.
Thanks, Extra Bondage. It seems to be the only person that does anything on Kick these days.
I've been playing a lot of Engineer. So you were saying this grenade is an anti-vehicle grenade. No wonder it's not blowing up and hurting people. Let's change that to a frag. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's get rid of the grenade that helps us do our job.
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna
say
go for killing that we can't do.
Please share your expertise here in this one.
No wonder it's not blowing up and hurting people. Let's change that to a frag. Here we go. Now let's take a look at the attachments for this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Do we have anything new that I want to use? A 3.5 scope?
I'm personally not an LMG runner. I'm going to tell you that right now, especially not this one. Rate of fire is too high for me. Going to be honest. The engagement range? Nah.
Ooh.
Do I want the 4 scope? I'll give it a shot, but I don't know if I'm going to like it. I'll give it a shot, though.
I'll give it a shot.
Also, I like that muzzle. What's the difference? More mobility, but less precision. I want more precision. Okay, so we have 3 things now. So this is going to give me more control, more precision, but less hip fire. This gives me... Oh, that's shitty. Let's go with that. I think I like that better. Yeah, let's do that.
Do you prefer a hip fire Atlus or...
I'm not usually a big hip firer. I like my medium engagements with carbine style weaponry typically.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you. We're basically live. I can't skip anything, Lucky Limes. We're basically live right now.
We used it all.
I'm like 10 seconds behind.
Enables reloading while aiming down the sights. Oh. Sure, why not?
All right,
That's cool.
good.
All right.
I can't skip anything, guys.
All right, so loadout has been adjusted. I just want to check once.
I need to keep 10 seconds in the bank in case he does that zoom into the, get real close to the microphone thing. I got to get it ready for that.
Scout, I'm almost
I got to keep 10 seconds in the bank.
Oh, my lord. Is there anything I could do to improve?
He still has not started YouTube mode, by the way, so you're still doing fine.
Sniper rifle?
Pick later.
It's got a 6x scope.
150 viewers.
Our gear before the video starts, obviously. We don't want the viewers on demand to know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're moving.
This is more hip. Who the hell cares about
hip fire?
On a sniper rifle.
Oh, Meth Bear with the wedges take.
Nothing I can swap, man.
Nothing I can swap. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can swap.
But thing sucks. All right.
Shout out to Shakey's bunch of lunch, pizza, fried chicken, and wedgies. Damn, Shakey sounds hype.
That is a bunch of lunch.
Yeah. Holy shit, man! I'm not gonna fight you on that one. Damn. I'm down with that Shakey's. It's a Shakey's though. I've never been to a Shakey's.
So
Hang
I was
on.
just trying out
I've
the
never heard
carbines.
of a
We just started
Shakey's.
using it, so I'll keep that for now.
Must be.
I want the assault ladder.
Not East Coast. I'm guessing.
West Coast style must be.
A breaching projectile launcher? Okay.
I'm East Coast style.
A breaching projectile launcher sounds better than the freaking stupid ladder I'm never using.
Oh damn! It's legit. Look at this. Bunch of lunch 11-2. Look at the choice here. You get pizza. Oh, you fucked those salad, but fried chicken and the wedges on the left there. Damn. I'll take a flight.
But how much does that run you?
Yeah, how much is that running me? How much is that running me? I'll ask ChatGPT. Fuck you. They're not saying the price on the website, which is scary.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Versatile marksman rifle. Oh, wait a minute. What if I went to recon and instead of this, I tried a DMR? I'm gonna try this. Let's try it, because I hate that sniper rifle. Let's see if the DMR...
$12.99 Atlus on weekday. That's fine. That is fine. If you're splurging for a lunch, man, come on. That's fine.
Yeah, if I'm gonna pay for a lunch, $12.99 all you can eat. That's all right.
That's pretty good.
Better.
It is California
I'd
only.
prefer $10.99, but I'll take 12.
The first time I took Chu to all-you-can-eat seafood buffet here, where he came here, and I thought she'd love it, because she likes crab legs and stuff. And she was like, "Are these the crab legs, the ones they have here at every restaurant?" I was like, "Yeah, that's it." And she was so disappointed because they're not like in Japan when they have a crab rest. It's like a rare thing to have all-you-can-eat buffet in Japan, like for seafood crab legs. But they're the real fucking serious, like high-grade Alaskan ones. She was like,
"Yeah,
you're
not gonna get the all-you-can-eat fucking premium crab legs."
Yeah.
Jesus.
Are these the ones you were hyping up? Like, yeah, those are those. She's so disappointed.
What more should we play tonight, everybody? What do you think?
Yeah, these are the ones I like.
These are the ones I was saying, yes. I still love them, though. I don't care. I'll go there myself. I don't care. I haven't done that yet.
2 is getting 150 headshots from 200 meters away.
Oh, God.
Extra. Let's... Cha. Bondage for the 2 more...
Oh, we're starting. By the way, this is the first match.
Wait.
We definitely got to be game.
Did he do YouTube mode? He didn't do YouTube mode yet. Wait, does he do it right before?
We're starting a match.
Thank you, extra bondage for the 2 more subs. I appreciate it, man.
He's not hype about that. Ready?
Let's get that added to the leaderboard.
He's not on YouTube mode yet, dude. He's not.
All right.
Well, he's gonna start right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty, everybody.
See, right there.
Oh my God, he did.
Boom.
Right.
Very close, but 736, 43, 16% of you win. Big ups, everybody. And now the game starts. Any tip, and we're out.
Field action here tonight on DSP Gaming. I don't? Oh, I'm just in it. I'm just in it. Use this.
Getting closer to there.
Was using last time. I actually got a DMR rifle into the marksman class now rather than a sniper rifle.
Action
We're gonna
time.
try some different stuff, see how it goes. Yeah. Oh, a chopper. Can I take it up, you think?
Oh, a chopper.
We get to it.
Just sitting in the back of the tank like the cucky is. Very cool.
Yeah. Where are we going, boys?
Earlier today during the pre-stream, somebody had told him that Battlefield is more of a co-op, not co-op, but like you gotta work with your team style game. And he goes, "Yeah, I know. I just need to find a better weapon." But like those two things were related.
I will start wearing headphones for this game, but I don't want to go crazy and then it gets hot and then it hurts my ears. Tonight's actually very cool, but oh jeez.
It's too hot for headphones. That's what he just said.
Well, it's too moist, too humid, so you wouldn't get it.
That's what I'm here for. Exactly what I'm here for. I'm trying. Well, I can't catch him now. I'm probably gonna die. I want to heal the tank, but he drove away.
Hang on, guys. I want to heal.
Coming.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
He's chasing it. He's chasing it.
Oh, the tank got me. I was trying to repair that tank. For my team.
He was chasing the tank.
Them's the breaks.
His own team. Hang on,
Let me in
guys.
the dust as I was trying to heal them.
That was awesome.
No, let me tell you, no respect.
So,
here, let's try.
If he was
this
big
new
brain,
DMR. Let's see if it's
he jumped on top of it to heal it. You can like lay on the back, and they just drive,
run.
and you can heal the whole time.
This is exactly how he was treated in school as well, guys. Hang on, guys. Hang on.
This is a DMR that I got now.
I want to
No
play
respect, I tell you.
I want to play too, guys.
Go up here, see if we can snipe.
Imagine Phil was part of your tank crew like Fury. Oh, yeah.
Oh
Great.
my god.
He'd be the ones they milk. They use his moves.
That tank is stuck, look.
They got out.
Wow, we're really doing a whole lot for our team here.
I'm not gonna be able to hit them from here, man.
I mean, someone could. I feel like you could. It's a good shot. Well,
way
Get
off.
closer. It's definitely not good for that level of distance. Let's get back down.
Yeah, see, look, Dev said it's 47 degrees in Renton. How cold does he need it? I don't fucking know. Yeah, 50 Fahrenheit, 10 Celsius right now. What are we doing here?
Getting shot.
How many shots have we taken?
This is how he plays. Like, he can't hit a shot from a reasonable distance. He tries to get closer, and then he dies just like that because he can't shoot close either.
Complete jump on this dude. Dude has no idea he's there. Oh, and there he is, and then he gets nailed instantly.
What? How did I get downed instantly again? It's fucking ridiculous. I shot him. I'm
Complete
firing,
jump on that dude.
Instantly. What the fuck, dude?
Hang on, team.
And he insists on using semi-auto weapons too. He thinks, like, at least in the beta, he viewed fully automatic weaponry as cheating. He kept calling it.
Like, yes, I'm sure that the guy's
But
insanely
he can't hit a
accurate.
shot.
First shot from that distance, no problem, and instantly killed me.
I mean, that can happen. What?
I don't know what my squad is doing. They're not really together.
Our troops are attacking Delta.
Yeah, it's like you guys don't know each other or something.
Yeah. What is my
You
team
guys aren't
doing?
communicating.
Guys, cover my 6. No. Okay. We'll hit eventually.
Maybe one day. We got an assist. That's cool.
What the hell was that? Damn, I guess the tank blew up.
And you can see the point in front of him is being taken by friendlies. He should just push up and help the effort, regardless of whether or not he can see anything, because it should be reasonably clear. It doesn't help at all. Showed up late, got no points for it.
I'll be up here, boys.
Dickhead.
I'll cover from the top.
Stupid tanks out there. Can't do shit about it. Press Q, right? Gotta press Q to tag stuff.
He's so, like, not a part of things, you know what I mean? Which it seems like, yeah, that's the thing.
Just not,
they were all over here. I come up,
again, on today's pre-stream, he was like, yeah, it's a game where, like, nothing, really happens until it does if you get into, like, a sick, cool vehicle fight. It's like, I mean, you could do more than that if you were good.
Yeah. Like, the best players, the best players, you know, they're just constantly doing stuff. You know what I mean? It's like endless. They're just doing stuff, you know? And like, yeah, sometimes you gotta hide or shit, whatever, but they're like constantly active. How can I help right now, you know?
No idea.
If you have an issue with vehicles, you're taking out the vehicles. If you need to be in the sky, you get into the sky with a helicopter. If you need the points, you start attacking certain points for the advantage. Like, that's the rotation there.
Athletic frontal roll. Very impressive. Oh god, there's a tank right there. I'm gonna just hide right here.
Hide!
Nice. We're fucked.
Yeah.
Amazing. All of those are enemies. Literally 3 enemies on that
I had
wall.
nothing to use. I wanted to use my claymore. I couldn't find the button for it.
So you just run into the tank?
For claymore, so.
What are you gonna do with the claymore against the tank? It doesn't. It's
forget
not
this. Just go right to
anti-vehicle.
engineer, so I can get kills and I can blow up vehicles. And look, by the way, we've lost every objective.
I hate this guy.
He was trying to melee the tank. He was gonna punch you.
Objective on the map.
Get behind it.
He's gonna
Punch,
punch the
punch.
tread and knock it off. Unusable after that.
I don't know why he's playing this, to be honest. Is this a hype game he thinks people are gonna donate
I don't think my
for?
teammates know either.
It's like the competition to Call of Duty this year. Even though COD players don't play Battlefield, Battlefield players don't really play COD.
Great squad mate, huh? I would love to shoot a rocket.
Great squad mate.
I don't understand. I mean, is he trying to get views? It's 700,000. I mean, I know it's the hypest game out right now, but I'm saying, like, for him, it's not. Who's watching him?
Took B.
Yeah, he can't fucking shoot. I don't know. Well, he said that people appreciated how real he was being about how he's ass. They really appreciated the fact that he told it how it was.
Okay.
Other streamers blame the game. He understands that he's just bad. A real point he was pushing today.
Fun.
With no commentary, too. Nice.
This guy is trying to snipe and not doing anything useful at all.
Blame someone else. Yeah, definitely.
He didn't even look this direction. He literally didn't even fucking turn this direction.
It's gonna heal you, bro.
Are you kidding?
He's trying to heal you. Look, he's helping.
Oh.
These people, because this is the problem, if you don't play with someone who knows how to play and plays like a squad,
yeah,
there's no point in playing. And these fucking guy's an idiot.
That's
blame
you.
them. Blame
he
them.
didn't even know I was down. I'm standing right next to him calling for heals. He didn't even know I was down. Then he turns super late and he died. Then I die, you know.
And that's such a self-centered attitude too, for like playing with randoms, blueberries we call them. Like that guy is not obligated to come and risk his life to save you when he doesn't even know you like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice. It would be his job, but like, it's a random online.
Yes. He's just so not doing anything, you know? He's just like, we're going around, he'll zoom in randomly. He'll just randomly zoom in sometimes, do nothing, run around more, zoom in randomly, get shot. And that's how the loop is.
Yes, sir. And he doesn't know where his mistakes are to even improve.
What are we shooting at?
Yeah.
Like, he's not behind cover and he's actively being shot at and doesn't know where it's coming from. That doesn't make sense.
Huh? What?
He doesn't even know where they're at.
Oh, God.
Killed me. I don't know what that was.
Who knows?
No idea.
Big ups, Old. Says worrying about bullet drop while using an ACOG. That, you can explain that, Atlus, I assume?
The ACOG is the sight he's got on its up.
Okay, gotcha.
This mode is stupid.
This mode is
a giant
dumb.
map with people that don't stick together, don't work together.
Yeah,
it's just a waste
fuck
of time.
this.
It's a waste of my fucking time.
It's a waste of my time.
Just spawned on our objective. None of my teammates are there at all. It's a completely bare objective, so no one's actually playing properly to defend anything. Guy immediately just gets a cheap kill on me. Wow, great.
Great.
What a waste of my time. Again, it's a waste of time.
All right, complaining starting early. This will be fun to watch their highlights tomorrow, guys. I promise. But Mimology's gonna get us, I'm sure. He loves. Mimology always does highlights for these kind of games.
I was sad I didn't do the stream yesterday when I saw the hour-long Battlefield 6.
Yeah.
I could have just watched that all day. I'd have had a right old time.
Yep.
Okay. And you notice he spawns in the same spot and then goes to the same spot to die the same way. We don't change anything up. We don't spawn at a different objective.
I didn't even see
just
my
look
team
around
on the
at the
map when I
sky.
wanted to spawn, so I spawned so far away from my team I can't help them.
He does the menu so fast because he doesn't want to show his kills to death ratio. He goes so fast to watch. He's so fast on it.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
He actually got that tank.
Blew it up.
There you
I mean,
go.
he didn't, but he helped.
Yeah.
All right, fuck them. They're dead
Yeah.
now. There's a guy here though. Where is he? Nope. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. We got one kill. Let's go.
This is where we turn things around, boys. Come on.
All right, it's my teammate and he's got a tank and I'm coming.
It's an AA. It's one-seater.
Oh, it's
Oh,
in
he
there
got
now.
out.
Why am I driving this all of a sudden?
Oh my
The guy got
God.
out. He took the drive. He took the driver's seat. He didn't know what happened.
And he doesn't know how to drive or use it either.
He instantly got out. Good plan, boys.
He shouldn't get in it and try and go use it against the infantry and complain, because it doesn't work that way.
Good plan, boys.
Like, there's a helicopter right in front of him that he could actually shoot at with it, but
Yeah.
no.
Let's see what's going on here.
Go free. Fuck
Go look
this.
for dudes. I hope he gets blown up by a mine
That'll be the
soon.
best.
Oh, what? I just blew up.
We're smoking,
Right
boys.
there, it's right there.
Oh,
Let's go! I literally
Wow.
seen it, brother.
The tank that has a nice big cannon. I'm in the tank that has a crappy little pea shooter.
Yeah, you chose to
crappy
get
little
in
pea
there.
shooter machine gun.
All right.
Okay, get out of the way.
This guy's
so I can blow
blind
this
as
fucking thing
hell.
Oh, I'll take care of this, boys. Come on. Look, he's getting his revenge right here.
Fucker.
Yeah, we're getting revenge.
Here you go, get him. Here we go.
Watch this.
All right, let me get distracted real quick and turn my back to the vehicle I was chasing. Okay. Is he gonna heal his
Now, where's the
teammate?
fucking tank?
Is he gonna heal his teammate?
I hope so.
Oh my god.
He
This
is.
will be like the 3rd revive DSP's ever done.
Okay. Oh, fuck, there's 2 fucking tanks. Okay. You want a little tank party, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He missed.
Yo.
Guy with landmines.
Oh, this will go well.
The landmines are really OP,
God damn it.
actually. You just have to have
I wanted to run
talent
through the landmines,
or
but he got me.
foresight.
He got me. He got me, guys.
This guy's in the tank party. He's just paying no attention.
Uh-huh. Tank party.
Sucked. I already had blown up the first tank, so I didn't have any explosives to take out these.
Ah,
All
yes.
over the mines. Well, no one's gonna revive me. Just fucking drop it. Let me see if I can stop them.
Big up Silver Dust.
Fuck. If I go to D, maybe I can. Oh, is he in a tank? Oh, I wanted to join. Now D got taken, dude. I can't even do anything. I can't join my team.
Yeah, his team
is
is
this?
sucking dicks here. I mean, it's 2-2, so like.
Oh shit! All right, now we're talking. All right, let's
Right,
go.
the easiest thing to do. Yeah.
Let's fucking go. I don't know how to use a parachute, so if I jump out, I'm gonna die.
Right in the ground.
Don't worry. You don't have to
The
worry about
average
that.
battlefield-
Oh.
Average battlefield flight experience right there.
You don't have to worry about it, brother.
Why didn't someone tell me he drank an entire
It ain't
handle
me.
of Jose Cuervo before he got behind the wheel? God damn it, man.
fortunate one.
How do you jump out and how do you use your parachute? I have no idea. I don't know what the controls are.
What do you mean? How do you jump out? It's the same button to get into
Oh.
vehicles. It's E.
Miserable waste of time.
It's always been E. He
Cool,
got
that was
in that fucking AA on
See, my
accident
squad's
and doesn't know
completely
how to
split up,
get
doing
out
whatever
of a
the fuck they
vehicle on
want,
purpose.
not working together. Isn't that great?
You know, because you know what he does? He mashes the button to get in stuff, so he like in, out, in, out. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Right.
He's like kid found around his big brother. Yeah, because he thinks like other players are like trustworthy, so he like kind of follows them, so he knows he can't be doing something that fucked up, you know?
Fuck.
He's like, oh, I'm with my team at least, you know? But he doesn't know has
Meanwhile,
any
they're
plan.
just as fucking low IQ as he is. I'll tell you that
Yes.
for free. Oh my god.
10-year-olds, yeah. This will go well.
Getting shot in the back.
Whatever.
Just keep
Someone shot
running
me
the
in
other
my
way.
ass. Great.
Keep running.
Great. Thanks for the sub. Also, I think a tip came in. I'll have to shout all those out after the match ends.
Ooh,
Thank you,
okay.
guys.
Looks like we're out of here.
Yes, please support my efforts to learn Battlefield because I suck
I'll stay
at it.
through the match though.
Yeah, we'll stay for the match.
I feel
Yeah,
like this match would be a lot better if our
It's
team
almost
worked
over
together. No
anyway.
one seems
Like I said,
to
it's
work together
2-2.
at all. So that's why we're
We'll stay
losing.
for the match.
Which is a shame because, like I said, out of all of the gameplay, I could do this all day.
Wow.
Hey, LT, let me take over. You go ahead and head out for the
Yeah,
night.
yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
let
Yeah,
you know
I'm
when
down.
to click end stream. He's on his right. Yeah.
I didn't see him
okay.
until it was too late.
You
I
could
totally
see
didn't
that
the
guy for so
until he was
long
already
while he
shooting
was
me, and then it was
running
too late
up.
to move. So I'm doing horribly.
Uh-huh. Well, that's
I keep
clear.
showing this guy here, but they don't let me spawn on him. So I don't know how he's alive.
Okay.
I hate how he has nothing to say.
He's running through.
He could at least tell you where he's going, what he's trying to do, what his idea is. I mean, nah.
I know, like, what is his current objective,
Sliding
right?
repair.
Yeah.
And that
Got
makes
him.
the gameplay look worse because it looks like he never has any sort of like idea of what to do, which is true, but it shouldn't look that way.
Oh, I do have a cannon on this one. Okay, I finally have a
Yeah.
cannon.
Here
on
we
tank.
go. Say your prayers.
See what I can do.
Over
Yeah.
for these
Oh.
bitches. Here we go. Right down the lane
My
here.
health bar, this
Can't wait
thing.
to run
Can't
over another
tell.
mine. Or lose this tank fight.
Oh my god, he might. Run into rocks.
He cannot drive.
He can't drive and shoot at the same time.
Person view. Yeah.
I got someone.
Wait,
Nice.
got a guy repairing him. Look at that teamwork.
Shit. I'm out of shells. Okay, it's refilling.
Oh my god.
It's refilling. Hang on.
Appreciate that.
You can see it in the bottom right. Hey, hang on, guys. I gotta reload.
I'm reloading. Hang on.
This was the tank we took out together. Can I move
Yeah.
this out of the way?
All right, yeah, let's drive over it. That looks good.
I think it's pretty maneuverable.
Oh yeah, it's a
I'm
tank.
going to a dead end though. I'm going the wrong way, right? I gotta go around here.
Take a little scenic route here. Looks pretty cool over here. Pretty
They might
chill.
actually win this the way it's looking.
Ooh.
They've got all the points.
Victory's imminent.
Victory is imminent.
No thanks to DSP, of course.
That's one hit on his. He's smoking,
Yeah.
boys. He's smoking. There it goes.
Here it comes. He's done for.
Yep.
Well, I blew up their tank, but then I blew up too. We traded basically. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
There
there's no way
is a
anyone's stealing
first
me. All
person
the
for the
tanks are on top
vehicles
of
in
me.
Battlefield 6, and
That was
I would
good.
argue it's far easier
I got to do something.
use.
I actually did something effective for my team for once. That's
Yeah.
a change.
The
a change.
field of view, I think, is a little closer and is less obscured by the big fuck asset that you're looking at that is the tank.
Yeah. All right, I did
Wow.
terribly.
He got
5 and 8. Very
five
cool.
kills, 8 deaths.
But hey,
Yeah.
at least I did something with the tank at the end. Anything is better than nothing. Okay. Very good.
Hype music.
Thank you to Spoiled 8919 for a gifted sub. I appreciate that, Spoiled.
Thank you, Spoiled. And
And it looks like
Right.
I got a $3 tip from Chocoboco. SNK released
That
another
is not a
Kazuna
troll. We're
Encounter.
out.
It's a cool tag team game. I played it. I played Kazuna
The Screaming
Encounter in
Encore.
arcades back in the day, I remember.
Nope.
It was quite the odd
Just
game.
saying, I'm just pointing it
definitely
out
stood
on the
out
record. They're asking
because
for
Sorry,
the
guys.
standing
It was
ovation
tagging.
is asking for the encore.
Sorry.
At a time before the tagging games were actually very prominent.
Last
Then
night we
later
did
on, of
5
course, a
hours,
lot of fighting
boys.
games became
Give me a
tagging
break.
style.
I'll send you the raw
Thank you
fill.
for $3 Chocoboco. That's cool that it's out. I don't know if anyone's gonna get it. But
Uh-huh.
That's cool. That is a classic.
That is a classic. And guys, please support the stream.
All right. We are off.
All right, that's it. All right, Atlas, any final words for the beautiful people out there today?
No, I just want to thank them all for their time and to remind them that I'm not going to be here at all next weekend. I apologize. I'm busy. Wish me luck. It's going to be very cool, very, very fun. So
Remember to blame
That's
Atlas
it.
next week. That's all I got to say.
Of course.
All right, guys, we'll
Of
see you
course.
tomorrow for extra robust pre-stream with the recap and everything. But you're all legends. Nighttime outro coming at you. I'll redirect you to Raw Phil, obviously. You're all kings and queens. See you later. Bye.